inside the Venetian Poker Room, located at level 2 at the Palazzo Grand Canal Shops. The room is packed. PGT PLO series ongoing. Get in there if you can. Tons of cash games and some dailies also running right now. Packed room, packed house. Pack it up in the live chat if you guys want to have some fun here. This is time for Okin's high stakes cash game. Let's go, baby. Let's have some fun. We have Gaston back in the mix. We got Royski here, bottom half of your screen. And there's a look at what the players sat down with. Okin covering the table with 40K. We got Natalie Ferguson in the house. Steve and Carl are back. And we have a new player, Cats Off, in the 1 seat, who's given me a little bit of Rockstar vibes. Let's see if he plays like a Rockstar as well. My name is Remco Rinkema, Tristan Wade alongside me in the booth. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Remco?
Day
Happy
2,
to
baby.
be here. Yeah, day 2 of the PLO. 3,300 PGT going on right now. You still got, you know, maybe another hour or two to register.
It's really nice from Justin Smith staying here and being late.
Justin Smith is indeed playing tonight. He's bringing the big hair. Let's see if he brings some big bluffs as well.
Yeah.
Already saw him, so he shouldn't be too
Squid
late.
or
One
Squid Live?
empty, no squid.
Oh, okay.
No squid.
No Squid, 4 p.m.
No, you won, no? 1 and 1?
We're playing 100-100 with
And it's a
500 big blind
we don't
ante,
have
Tristan.
to-
That's
1-1 and a
quite
500 ante? Is that
interesting.
what the-
Yeah, one and a 500 ante from
Okay.
a big
Yeah, the
block.
button always
Okay.
stays
Okay.
there and-
Tristan's
Yeah,
eyes are lighting
that
up.
changes things a bit.
And no other like props kind of stuff. Just hold them. Right?
Just the
Okay.
Squid Game
The
is
Squid
once
Games.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
No do 7, none of those.
Okay.
All right, very first hand, Carl making it
700.
700. And Gaston, 2,300. I think that big blind ante is setting the scene here a little bit.
Absolutely, and look at Cats Off with the 7-8 off.
Hell yeah. Making the
Just
call.
flat calling here. First hand, he's ready to get after it.
Gaston.
And, you know, the king-queen folding
Gaston.
is kind of relevant
Right.
in a game like this with a huge ante and a 3-bet with these wide ranges.
We got queen 9-8, so that king queen would have been in quite a nice spot. Gaston now first to act.
I was like, what a weird
And
number.
Cats
to be
Off just
paying.
fired
And I was like,
6,000 right off the bat here.
I've been
This
there.
might just get in. I know,
know that
Gaston
number.
only has ace high, but he's got a gut shot. He's got a backdoor diamond.
Natalie, do you know Steve?
No, yep. We go
With the way this guy gambles,
Way back.
All right.
you could see anything here.
And
He's probably scared because he cold called a 3-bet, but he
Okay.
does just say, F it, let's go.
Wow.
First
Twice?
hand, there's
You
another
decide.
Twice.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I'm probably behind.
What a way to start the stream.
Okay. Twice.
The new player
Which one's
is
that?
showing exactly
Okay, what's hers?
what he's up to tonight here,
Alright,
which is
then I'll
amazing to
decide
see. And the 7-8 will hold up on the first run out. Gaston looking for backdoors or an ace or a 10. Jack would also, of course, give him a straight. Instead, it's a king on the river.
Okay.
And
Thank
Cats
you.
Off doubles on the very first hand. This is probably a first on Venetian Poker Live. A new player doubling up on the very first hand of play. Welcome to the show, sir.
I think you met
75.
Natalie. I did, right? Okay, Carl, Gaston, Roy, and I'll wait till Nathan.
Very first hand, all in. So
77.
just tuning in, you might have missed it.
Oh, Nathan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
We got lots of streaming coming from the Venetian streaming room. Today it's cash. The next 2 days we have Pod Limit Omaha tournament action.
Right
The
here.
3K main event of the PGT PLO series. We'll play down to a winner on Monday. And then the following, or the upcoming weekend, we'll have the 10K PLO. Should be a lot of fun.
Surprise last week.
Lots of big names in the house. Live
you
reporting
got
available
some
on
time.
PGT.com.
Thank
Tim
you.
Duckworth on the floor. Everyone here to provide coverage. And I've also seen some cash game
What is
regulars
it? Oh, just
in the house as
Okay. You're welcome.
Mr. Dr. Costa,
Oh, we
currently
just
one of the
made
chip
no
leaders
name
on
about it.
day 1B.
Is he? Okay,
is.
because apparently yesterday, I'm not
So
sure
amazing
the
how lucky
validity
he is
of
so
this
far.
rumor,
Hey.
but it seemed legit.
People
Don't
as
be
crazy
spreading
as
rumors
me
now.
is good.
8
People as
bullets
crazy as me is
yesterday.
good, right?
Wow.
Sit down.
Which is a
Get
buy-in
all
for
the
him
way
in these
there.
big PLO
That's right.
games, you
Love
know.
it.
Run
But
it
still, I heard 8 bullets
good night.
yesterday. I was wondering why the
I
field
don't
wasn't
know.
as big yet. Because he's a chip leader. He hasn't fired 8 today.
At the
Love it.
table. Nathan is an amazing
Well, that we know.
artist. And
I got artist vibes.
creates furniture and pieces of art, and I think what you specialize in staircases is one of your specialties,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Amazing,
How
amazing
do you
high
even find
end.
out you're good at that?
Yeah.
I don't know how do you
It was
Bathtubs,
an accidental niche. Yeah. I was doing classic wooden boats and then doing art stuff, and someone asked me if I
and
did their
bathtubs.
stair.
I've seen you
Yeah.
have like $100,000 bathtubs, right?
Yep.
On the-
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
This type of
Yeah,
thing,
bathtubs,
you know, like-
big functional sculpture stuff, and then a lot of just freestanding sculpture and
And,
paintings.
I know a bunch of the people in the poker community have some of your
Yep.
stuff. In the
Yeah,
house.
a lot of big names in
Yeah.
poker. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if we want to find out more about your art, where
Yeah.
do we go?
NathanKatsoff.com or the Instagram, Nathan Katsoff Art. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, find it. Hit me up.
NathanKatsoff.com.
I'm the newest owner of Nathan Katsoff.
That's right. Steve just got a piece.
Oh, you
That's
did.
how
I haven't
we're
picked
here.
out exactly.
Yeah.
I'm buying one of the glass pieces, but I have not picked out the exact one yet.
Okay.
For
So
those
what
at
do you-
home,
I'm pretty excited.
Nathan
Like,
Katsoff
oh,
is
yeah.
You've seen that, it's like
Nathie.
glass, like curved glass, whatever sort of. I'm gonna get one of those things.
Custom
Okay.
Yeah, one
stairs
of those.
and millwork
Gotta
for
look
luxury,
at them.
residential
I
and
might come
commercial
up to Seattle and
projects.
look at 'em in person.
Looking at the website right now, this man,
Well,
this man's got
Yeah,
skills,
I'm
Tristan.
excited. So
Are you
I'm,
still
so I'm
being-
Yeah, I
showing
see
off.
this. I'm looking at
Yeah,
it too.
yeah, I was in
My
LA
God.
for a bit.
Very
and,
talented.
yeah, just the rent there was too crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were right on Beverly Boulevard. And it was
Okay.
Like $40K a month, and for
Him
nothing,
and
really,
Iron
for
Man should get
the
together
clout.
and do some work.
Yeah, maybe a little custom staircase here at Venetian.
We got action here. Royski top pair currently good, but he's got to fade a lot of equity. And that is
I'm
the
eager to
nuts
win
for
to see if Nathan
Gaston
can
right
win
now.
3 out of 3 of the first.
2 pair
It's
for
2 out of 2 so
Carl.
far.
Oh, did
Royski with a straight
fuck
draw
up by- or
now.
Whatever. He's
Cats
fine.
off
You can say
with a
whatever you
butt
want.
and straight
Did I fuck
draw.
up by not showing
0
the-
equity.
No, we're not playing Squid yet.
Doesn't
No, no.
okay.
No Squid yet.
Okay.
What's up, Donna? What's up, everyone in the PokerGo chat too? Anthony Martin,
won 2 out of the
Ed and
first
Busto, Janet, Kenny.
No squid yet. No squid yet.
Yeah, why waste?
Chill.
Why
you
waste the
know,
energy?
Take a break.
Is that
Yeah.
Fred Perry? Fred
What's
Perry?
up,
I
Phil?
don't know
Happy
actually
Saturday,
honestly what
buddy.
it is. Yeah, I got it in LA.
So look, we got a bet and a call, and Gaston, this is the time for him to unleash
I
the
don't know if somebody
fury.
told them how much I bought in for, by the way. But I started
The
with
fury
40.
is 6K raise.
They looked at your stack.
Okay.
They were like, "Is that Okin's?"
Yeah.
And you know, if you're Royski and you bet this flop into 4 or 5 people and you get called, I don't know if I love
Kinda
continuing
trippy,
betting the turn,
to
but he
play
does
with no
block
music. I'm
the
so used
9-7.
to,
So maybe
Yeah.
that was
like, a
his
poker
thought.
room where there's
We
yeah.
actually.
But
have
now
the,
you're kind of stuck in the
the
mud
Alexa
with
there
this
to
hand,
do it, but
potentially.
But then
but
that
we
would screw
can't-
up the stream,
not
right?
the stream.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't have the rights for the music, so they would.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gaston, the kind of player who could
Just
raise
saying,
here with like
do we have to get the rights for that
5-6,
too, or no?
think
5-8.
that's fair game.
Depends,
No,
depends
6-8.
depends on your rep, right?
So,
Yeah,
you know,
unless you
Royski
do
does
the
have a lot of
260
equity
squares.
against 2-pair type hands, but this is a
Probably
disciplined
me.
fold we saw here, and Carl will not be able to fold 2-pair.
Here he is.
At least I don't imagine. But these are spots you can't love. You know, a bet and a call and someone squeezes. So maybe we do see a sick fold here from Carl.
And it's so hard to fold against Gaston, period. This man
Did you all of you guys order food? I
takes
didn't
the word
order food
aggression
yet.
to a whole new level sometimes.
Oh,
No.
I thought I was the only one that.
So yeah, to your point, Carl says, yeah, I got to see a river here. Maybe I can hit an 8 or 5. Maybe I'm good already.
Where are we getting food from today?
King of clubs on the river to complete the
What could it-
board.
What could?
Gaston with the straight,
Mm.
looking for value and moves all in for his final 2,900. And for
I mean, there's
Carl,
no bad answer to
this
that
is
question.
impossible to fold now.
Yeah, the price is just too good.
I just went to Milo's
could have
for
a
lunch
worse hand
with
for
my
value.
cousins from Texas.
He could have King X
Yeah,
of
you have
hearts,
an-
Jack
you have an
X, like
ace
Queen
middle
Jack,
Yeah.
Ace
Yeah.
Jack. So
Yeah.
we just pay him off. It's a little bit more. I don't know how much, 7, 8K, but yeah, we paid off.
Since the day before.
Gets paid off, and Gaston doubles to 31,000.
Ah, nice game.
Only the nuts. Only the nuts for Gaston.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
all he plays, guys. You just always
Super net.
assume he's got the nuts all the time.
Good to know. Good to know.
Once again, welcome to the show. If you're just tuning in,
too, by the way.
we
I
only
always-
just got started, and we've seen
Okay.
Everyone
2 all-ins already.
Yeah, I usually have
You
tough
at least
bet,
start with
not first
premium.
round, you know.
Atlantic City Phil says, Tristan, what's up? Happy
Well, I
Saturday.
have both going. Yeah.
Tristan, you got the fans in the chat all rooting for you, obviously.
Let's go.
Hello.
Trying to make the stream for Monday. Let's
I had real
go.
work to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Real work to do.
Justin Smith now in the house as well.
That sounds.
Oh,
Insane. Oh, that's.
the
Nice.
Doyle movie.
Just got off the call.
Okay, come. We're coming with the squid. Take a seat.
Yeah, you're over here,
can
buddy,
finally do this
right
quick.
next to me.
Can imagine Justin Smith probably has some custom furniture in the house from Mr. Katzoff.
Well,
Brian,
Justin.
give your
Artistic
speech
man in his own right.
about Justin, the Doyle movie, later, so you can
That's true.
keep him posted.
I have
on-
somebody that doesn't know.
Yeah, doesn't know the speech.
So, you know Doyle Brunson?
Not personally, not with us anymore, so it's hard to get to know him, but
So, Justin owns the
I don't.
life rights.
Yeah,
His-
we're partners with his estate. On the
Okay.
really?
All right,
Okay.
he's partnered
Making a
with
movie.
the estate
okay.
of Doyle Brunson, and so he's producing
Cool.
the Doyle Brunson
Top
movie.
2 for
Okay,
Gaston.
nothing.
King
It's
of
a
Spades.
documentary
and a
or
pair for
like
Royski.
a fictional,
It's a movie, yeah.
like or whatever drama.
They're working on the
kind of
script
thing?
right
Sick.
now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you do a lot of script writing and or movie producing,
oh.
directing?
A little bit of script writing, more movie producing.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of.
Have you heard of Jumanji?
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, nice. Okay. Sick.
Not,
Oh,
not
hell
just me, it's The Rock and our company and all kinds of people. What's that? I need chips. One chip is.
Gaston checks after this 4-liner comes.
I could
Flush
play
and
one.
4-liner.
You can.
I could try to.
It's no
round-
limit,
I
though.
could
You
try
can
to.
just-
A little
I could try to round
overbet.
up.
You can
See what
just
happens.
go all
Let's see
in.
what Gaston
Here, would you
does.
like to trade that chip for 5 chips?
That sounds like a really good deal.
It makes me feel more wealthy.
Or here. And then,
Do you want to change one of those chips for 5 more chips?
Gaston,
do you want to
let's
change one of
go.
those for
Royski
5
with
more
the
chips?
balls. Good find.
Now, question. Were
Okay,
these,
squid?
were these the exact same chips that you beat me out of last night? Heads up. Or
Yeah, those are actually your chips.
these are actually. Okay,
Oh,
Yeah, those are actually your chips. You can have
Yeah,
them back.
10 buttons, 10 buttons.
Brian and I played heads up for 7 hours last night.
There you go.
7 hours?
It didn't go well.
No anti-squid. No anti.
Not that bad, but you know, hey, don't try to bluff a guy on the
If you
4
just move your hand, I can
Don't
do
try
that.
to raise all in on the river.
Oh, no,
yeah.
NT. Oh, okay.
But you owe me 5.
When we
Oh,
do,
big blind.
we start the squid, and
How
when we
much
do
is the big
squid,
blind? Just 100?
just 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When we do the squid, there's no ante. 'cause
Okay,
The
Oh,
squid
okay.
is
Squid.
kinda,
Squid is sort of the ante.
Exactly.
There we go.
Justin and
So
Nathan,
no
have you guys
500
met?
big
No,
blind
no,
we're
ante
gonna
when
have-
Nice to
squid's
meet
in
you,
play.
Nathan.
And
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
buttons
Justin, nice to meet you.
clarified
He's
by
an artist
Royski.
at
So we got
Seattle,
quite a bit to
does
fight
some
for.
Amazing stuff.
And
That's why I
it
thought you
could
may
get
know
pricey.
about him because he.
Yeah.
Losing
does
the
a
squid
lot
a
of
few
stuff.
times.
Glass sculptures, wood sculptures.
Staircases, bathtubs.
Amazing.
You will love this stuff.
Yeah. When you're not in the hand, we can point you at the Instagram.
Yeah. And
What is, it's Nathan Katzoff Art
Yeah.
on Instagram. It's
Wow, this table is
he
so
does a lot
big.
of-
Yeah. Fuck, come
I thought you might know because like a lot of poker
Nathan,
players end up
I don't know
having
if
some
anyone
of his
explained
art
to
or
you. There's-
whatever. It's like popular among
the most
You
you
gotta
can
get
lose,
one.
Hollywood
You have to
and
get at least
poker
one. But you can get more than one.
Right. You can lose 3K.
You can lose
Nathan
3K. There you
Katzoff
go.
art?
Someone told me.
Yeah.
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 That's
300
off
per
here
button.
flopping trips along with Royski. We've seen all sixes.
Wow.
All 4
Wow.
sixes unloaded from the deck here, and
Yeah,
Steve
you
with
saw the
top pair, top
staircase, yeah,
kicker.
Right?
It's insane.
It's
Now,
great.
given the way these
Yeah.
hands are dealt and the way the action is going to go,
I know a bunch of
a lot of it
poker players that
hinges
have
on what
a lot of
Royski does
stuff.
here.
Like
One of
Hank-
the
And
staircases?
Hank
he makes it
says something, I
5K.
don't know
This
what it
might
Why
be
don't
an
we
escape
have those
route
staircases?
for Steve.
Yeah, Steve will find his
Not
way
bad.
out of here, I imagine. But
is. I don't know.
Wow.
probably not now. For 3K, you can drill a king, but maybe
turn
on
around
the
with
future
the phone,
street.
okay?
All right, big pot brewing here. Trips for both
Not on the
Katzoff and Royski.
They don't like it on the table.
9 on a
Help him
turn.
promote.
That's true.
So Royski and Katzoff
It's a
staring at a
relevant
chop,
topic.
That's true.
most
sharing.
likely.
That is true. All right.
Not personal.
Maybe they'll make an exception.
Yeah, they're both just trying to hit their side card if they want to win this,
Yeah.
as we see all
I mean,
cards on the
Seen that one in
board
person, actually. Oh no, it's a different
playing with their trips. So both playing 6-6-6, king 9 right now. And with a quick all-in and a call, Steve shrugs and says, "What the hell?"
So Royski jams.
Could possibly beat both of these hands.
There is a squid in the middle, just so you know.
Where, yeah.
All right.
Royski pretty happy with Okin pointing that out. Maybe put a thought into his head. But Steve
It's insane.
has to realize that this
wood
is trouble for Ace King,
Guess I fold.
and
You
he
got
lets
twice?
it go.
Bathtub.
All right, we are going twice. 45K in the middle. Looking towards a chop,
fact, I could
but
beat
a
neither
6
of
or a 3 could really change things here.
Wow.
Chopping the first one
We need Steve
Big.
inside.
and
We need
chopping the
Steve- we need
second
Steve
one.
inside.
We needed Steve.
We need Steve. We needed
sure.
Steve.
I had 2 outs.
We needed Steve inside.
Nice hand.
Yeah, yeah, thank you.
All right, little chop there. Steve's money being
Oh,
split.
nice. Is there anything vegan? Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll take anything like that. Sounds good. Yeah. Just anything vegan is fine. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Little look here at some upcoming streams. I think they flew the wrong one here. We're already in the middle of Okin's high stakes cash game, but it is correct that tomorrow is day 2 of the PGT PLO main event. And then followed by that on Monday, Tristan Wade headlining the PGT PLO main event final table, speaking it into existence. Shout out Tristan Wade, who's alongside me here in the booth.
People like hire you and you just do like the installations in their homes. Like
We can only
everything's
hope,
custom,
Remco.
obviously, but
Yeah.
Can I-
for all
can
the
I order? I know what I want.
stuff, and then I have a gallery.
It starts
too,
with hope.
Where
Right.
people buy
That's why I
everything and
registered.
stuff, you know,
Exactly.
paintings or glass
Smaller stuff,
murals
yeah.
or sculptures. Yeah, smaller things.
that's in Washington,
So,
Yeah.
Seattle.
2 of the Japanese cucumber.
Oh yeah.
Sashito pepper.
Doubles.
Because with the squid, since we both
Yeah.
chopped, it stays in. Is that how it works? Okay.
Yeah.
So if you run it twice, and then like first board usually wins. But
Oh,
since
okay,
you guys
first board,
both
yeah.
chopped both
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the, you know,
Right, right.
it's the natural chop.
Yeah.
And yeah, it
No,
stays in
no,
there.
I think I'll do this one.
This one.
Yeah.
Tartare filet mignon.
Royski.
If you hear some, you know,
Call-
big
call-
words
call-
of food items,
Yeah.
that's because we're getting some
Thank you.
exquisite dining delivered to these players in between their game and the recording that we do later.
Lobster ceviche.
Justin, you collect artwork?
Food, yeah.
I
Two?
do actually.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Yeah,
That's what I thought you might already know.
Actually, I actually have bought a lot of stuff.
Pink salmon truffle.
Ace 6, 8, 2 clubs.
Fatty
Quick
tuna
scan here
tartare.
learns or teaches me that Gaston has flopped a set. No aces involved here, so it might be hard for him to get good value.
I'll order.
But
Thank you.
Cats
Where is
off
that
with a
the-
9-4 diamonds will at least see a turn card
I will have
for
the
$300.
short rib skewer.
3 tuna, 3 salmon.
2 pieces minimum. Yeah, so
5
I'll
of
two
hearts on the turn.
And
Cats off
2
somehow
pieces, one
improves.
order.
And so does Justin.
Correct.
And
No rice.
shishito peppers, please. Oh, actually, yes, but no caramel.
It's
It's
no
funny
rice.
how
Caramel.
Katsoff just decides to lead as if this is the card he's been waiting for,
Two pieces, two
signaling some kind of 9-7
The
type hand.
miso soup.
Does
no
have the 9
negi, no
himself,
do
blocking
a
that card, so
salmon
we
belly.
got some wizardry going on here.
Yeah, and Justin thinks it's awkward enough,
Let's see.
as you do, to come in with a raise as a bluff here with his 7.
And I'll have the 4 pieces of the kinmedai.
Correct. You got it.
And
Squid salmon
Gaston
correct.
putting a quick stop
The sushi.
to the
nigiri.
ambitions of Katsoff, who escapes.
I had enough.
And now Justin
Oh,
Smith
oh,
wondering,
perfect.
what did I get myself
And
into here?
then
Jack
one
on the
order
river.
of the
Tristan, this
salmon-
Jack,
of the salmon.
probably not the type of card that Justin gets all too excited about. He's just very concerned about what
And 4
Gaston might be
pieces
flatting
of
with.
the Thai,
Will that include
Japanese
flush draws, or will it just include strong hands, like, you know, 2 pairs?
Come on.
Oh! Justin Smith with a jam.
He uses this as a bluff, blocking 2 pair,
Yeah.
blocking a straight.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I'll have the
Gaston
Japanese- the
severely
snapper
under-repped here.
appetizer, The Japanese snapper.
Can he catch this punt? And I don't say it as a punt like it's a bad bluff, but
Yes.
this is dicey as we see a deep sigh here from Gaston.
Well, the ball's high up in the air.
Wagyu sushi.
Gaston staring into the sun.
You got to be able to
two,
bluff
two.
catch with certain hands.
And the
Oh!
There's a squid, right?
Gaston folds a set of 8s. And Justin Smith
that's it.
getting clarification on the Squid Game, meaning he has to show his hand to get the button. And All we need right now is a close-up of
Okin has me
Gaston's
tilted
face
from
because
last
he's
night.
going to be devastated.
Great.
For me,
Wow.
That's the second time he's
taco.
made a big fold on the river
Yeah,
incorrectly.
I
Hearing your pre-tilt.
First to Royski and now to
It's one
Justin.
order.
got a cold call and then
Diabolical.
Yes,
That
why
bluff.
Oh.
Yes, one
It's a
order.
good bluff.
Setting the tone for the night.
Boy, oh boy. We are live. Thanks for tuning in.
And smoke while you.
Yaidi Gomez asking in the chat on the PokerGO YouTube channel. We are live on multiple places. If you're in the chat with us, or if you're watching from anywhere, check out the Venetian Poker Live YouTube channel. We post
Okin, can you
daily
do that
shorts.
Justin?
We have 3 highlight episodes a week of hands you've never seen before, and on average, 2 streams a week on Saturday and Sunday. It's a
I tried raising him on the
it's a
river.
massive lineup of poker content if you're into that kind of thing.
He had a flush.
No, what was even worse was that
There's
it
4
was like
clubs
a
on the board.
never bluff
MPLO.
spot where you only raised, you shoved. I bet 15, you shoved
Okay.
for 16 more. It was
Okay.
like never bluff.
I see a few minutes
call.
and decide. Thank you.
3, 4, 5, 2 hearts. Gaston with
He called after 5
overcarts, wheel draw, flush draw. He's got it all.
5 minutes. You are getting fast.
I said I made him spaz out. Oh, I gotta.
Gaston could be the big winner if he would just click call
He did.
in 2
But
pots.
It's a
I would
spot that
never-
nobody else
I
bluffed.
would have never bluffed you because it was pretty apparent. I know that you would see it. The steam was coming
Oh, yours. Yeah.
off of my head.
No.
My hair was sizzling.
I was looking. You gave nothing away, and you were not even nervous.
It's so funny because I always when I play I just like
Small bet, few
okay, we
callers.
just play and try to face like
Queen of diamonds on the
decision,
turn.
like,
Natalie
once,
now.
and I just go with just
Top
when
pair
I
with a
feel
good
the same
kicker.
from the player. This is normally how I just base the decision.
7 of hearts on the river after it
Somebody
gets
just
checked
stack his
around.
balls,
And
like you
Gaston
said,
now
steaming his
with
face off. Would
the
be
nut flush.
very hard for me to fall to that first. He did control him though.
bet of 1,000. Natalie's going to call it off,
On that deuce 9.
and Gaston will take this one down.
he was steaming. He was
Nuts
steaming his
again,
I
huh?
saw your face off.
What?
That he
Always.
last night?
Shit.
Last night he bet 25,000 into 6,000, and I called, and
Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
that was not good.
That
I
wasn't.
haven't seen Okin in that steam for a minute. He was steaming his face off.
I mean, I would have laid 5 to 1 that Okin was not calling that hand, and he muscled up. He called.
Which can the hand against you?
No, the Julian.
Yeah, I thought for sure he's not calling.
Luke asks, easiest call ever.
He surprised us.
I don't know. Those spots are really tough.
PLO.
You know, your opponent's raising the turn.
bet.
You check
Fancy
back
play, you know,
With
hand
a set
against
on the
you. I
flop.
feel like he
So
need
your
to
opponent
play
could
that.
have some worse hands for value, right?
shoved
Like
all
2
in on the
pairs, sets. So, you know, even though the flush gets there on the turn, you gotta imagine when there's a bet and a raise, what kind of combos is my opponent gonna raise with?
Snap is
So
No,
sure,
I didn't.
a flush could be in their range, but they could have worse stuff,
Then
so
whatever
value.
you
So
call,
I'm
that's
not really
about it.
folding
call.
sets on that spot on the river. So
I think, Tristan, if lifetime, you would never fold a set to a shove,
Heard from
you'd probably come out way on top.
I don't know.
yeah,
And there were
yeah,
4 clubs on the board.
exactly. Especially in a game like this where the ranges are
No,
crazy,
never
where
a
people
bluff.
are playing squid,
Never bluff.
and where they're just unorthodox, wild lines with hands that really never make it in that node.
That makes very
But
little difference.
Sure.
Yeah, it probably doesn't make a difference.
Maybe it should, but in practice.
All right, we're arriving on the turn again. Gaston again with a flush draw.
And I mean, this is a nice bet. You really are supposed to get rid of these type of hands that Royski has when you bet this big into a pot. You know, a 6 with nothing to go with it is supposed to hit the muck. And maybe Gaston's going to show us why.
Did the LA art
Well,
show
he hits,
and,
but if he
and
didn't,
some other
I
shows. He
imagine
did
the clip was
Reno
coming.
Show and something, Hamptons and
All in
East
here
Coast,
from
but haven't done,
Gaston.
yeah, Basel or
Royski with
Miami
just a
ones.
6.
Yeah.
And this is a situation where even if Gaston is bluffing,
all those design shows, you know.
is this a
great for
call?
you. I mean,
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
sorry,
art
even if
is
he's
art,
bluffing
bluffs
sometimes,
is
is this a
art,
call
so it's
Royski
like
can't
the
make?
design.
Yep.
Royski's
Yeah, I'm
capable.
working on a T-Rex.
Should
shape
he?
and
He's made
stuff, but I
amazing
wanna
calls
take
in the
this other
past.
stuff.
Yeah.
A real one. Or
Like, yeah, Sculpt did one, but yeah.
Obviously,
My-
we cannot be
But it
results
will be pretty
oriented
literal.
that this
Yeah,
time
like
Gaston
elements
doesn't
of it.
have it, or does
You
have it,
might
excuse me.
Some good
My
clients
gripe
for
is really with the
Venetian
turn.
in
I feel like
Hollywood.
if you're
My-
going to
my-
call a
my
turn bet with
partner
this
had,
speculative of a holding,
his museum.
you're going to be putting a lot of uncomfortable spots on the river,
Oh, okay.
whether they
Cool.
got there or
Called the
didn't.
Field Museum, but
To your point, Gaston's going to jam
I
without
went
getting there,
there-
but we
I
see
went
he
there a
got
month
there.
ago.
So,
You know,
Royski's just
Yeah,
it's
doing some
but,
mental gymnastics right now to
but they have,
figure out if
they
it's
have a
worth a
very
call, and he
famous
says
tea
yes.
Wow, Royski with the hero
I'll tell
call,
you,
and
we
this
researched
time
it a little bit or something.
it does
Yeah,
not
yeah.
work out for him, and Gaston wins a pot of $46,000. The swings are enormous. This man has
I
been in
like
all
over
ins.
and
He's
over.
been bluffed off a big hand,
Spooky.
and all of a sudden,
So is it like
He
real
could have a
back up.
100K stack
Yeah.
right now if he
Yeah,
just
it's,
click call
40
in every
feet
hand.
long
unbelievable.
And 13 feet
But there he
tall.
goes, Gaston. He shows why he's one of the best on this stream.
Up 25,000 in the early goings. Katzoff doubled up in the very first hand through Gaston, and ever since then, the money has been flowing to or through Gaston. Justin Smith just pulled off a huge bluff on the river. This is Okin's high-stakes cash game on Venetian Poker Live. My name is Rem Karinkama. Tristan Wade alongside me in the booth. Hope you all are having a wonderful weekend. Tristan and I are
Nessie,
getting
the
cooked
Loch Ness Monster,
by the Vegas
too.
heat.
Oh, wow.
And then like
But
maybe we could convince
we're trying to
someone
handle it here.
in
It's,
Tokyo
it's
to
been a
do
really
a
hot
full-size
spring.
Godzilla would be really cool.
And it's
But
time
where-
to live
where
inside
will
the
it
poker
go
room air
after
conditioning
you're
from
done
here on out.
presenting it?
Yeah,
Where will
it's-
it go?
Oh yeah, like sold somewhere, maybe a
That's
museum,
something
maybe
we're looking
a
forward
public
to.
spot or
You know?
sold private collection.
When it's so cold, you
Yeah.
want a little heat, but now that the heat's here, thank God for AC.
And look at this, Katzoff, the wild card tonight. First appearance on the show. Just raises to 2,200, and Natalie picks up ace-king on his immediate left. Intrigue brewing right away.
Just kidding, just kidding. Yes.
And Katzoff lays it down.
Do you know someone named Skelly?
Skelly?
He's a big art. He collects a lot of art. He lives in Malibu.
Oh,
He
cool.
owns a weed brand called 710 Labs.
Oh,
But he
okay.
like
Nice.
he has like crazy art collections, and I know he likes sculptures and
Oh, okay.
architect.
Cool.
Yeah, his whole like brand is based, like the whole aesthetic of it is like super cool.
Oh, okay.
Super artsy guy. He's friends with like Benny Blanco. I don't know if you know him.
Okay, nice.
They I don't know.
Yeah, would love
The
to
whole
meet him.
crew, yeah.
Sound cool.
Love art.
Shout out Benny Blanco, getting a mention on the stream. Now, speaking of a guy I'd love to see on the stream, Benny Blanco, legend.
He'd be a lot of fun, I imagine.
Him and Morgan J together, I bet that'd be really funny.
Just give him some mushrooms, maybe.
Hey, I don't think he needs them.
No, he doesn't, but, you know, it might make it a little more
Oh, but yeah,
interesting.
Oh, his brother. I've heard
brother
of him.
plays
Yeah.
poker, yeah.
I heard he plays poker. Yeah, he was.
There's Shadow.
Skelly was telling me that. He was a good
Ace
poker
Queen
player.
suited for boosted
They all
J.
live in the same like.
Probably
area
boost
of
this up
Malibu,
himself.
so It's like that whole community is like super tight knit over there.
Cool. We've only done a little bit of work.
Should never call you.
in
Forgot to
Malibu.
meet you.
There was someone that was
very
building
nice.
these really big
Very
spec
nice.
homes there, and they bought a
What's
bunch
spec
of
home?
like speculative to just sell. So they weren't.
Okay,
It wasn't like a. Most of the really high-end homes are
If
like
the river
custom
is
commissioned partially for
Right.
someone. These were
the
just.
other black car,
They were like 100 million each, and they were just
Yeah,
to
I
sell.
didn't know
It's
if
a little
you
bit
paid over.
kind of a notorious
Paid over.
person. Kind of not.
I
Great.
knew you on the turn. I have the best.
It was like this
And they're building a lot of
billionaire's
homes there
real
now.
estate show or
Yeah.
millionaire, whatever that featured him. and
They're probably
he's,
building
like,
a
the
lot of
notorious
homes
dude.
now.
Yes.
Over there, 'cause of the fire. Like,
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
it's
auntie. No,
pretty
Every time I
crazy.
drive by there,
I got
Yeah.
this please. Mishima Bryce. Yes. I hold this.
Yeah, we take all this permanence
Yes.
granted all the time.
Yep.
Thank you.
Pretty wild.
Hold you with
And
this.
Coke Zero for the dinner, please. Coke Zero for the dinner. Thank you.
With the 6. Okay. I knew you have no queen, no deuce. Is it a flush or not? My favorite watch today, Robo.
And just for you.
I appreciate it.
Watch talk, a common topic here on the show. Steve always
Every time.
rocking the good
Yes,
stuff.
always put the big
I'll take two.
low. It's very different.
That's why you need
That'd be
to
an
be on top.
interesting game
Nobody
to
sees-
have
no, I-
the.
The here
The
confuse more
flop be only
than
two
here.
So put here.
Here it's okay.
Pretty
And then,
spooky.
yeah, that'll be.
I
Wow,
don't-
I never even thought of that.
Okay, it's the same, but here it's very different color. And this is very similar color.
Okay, Cat's off with the best of it to
I think
start
this is,
and still.
work.
But Okin does
yes.
turn a straight draw. He will need Cat's off to make 2 pair. Okin does block the nuts here, which is Jack 10, so he is going to double barrel. Throws a brown 5K chip in the middle. And Cat's off probably debating whether call or shove. He calls.
8 of diamonds completes the board. 17-4 in the middle. Katsov just reaching. Puts out a big pile, leaving just a few chips to shuffle with. And look at Okin's face. He's like, what is going on here?
So about a
waited for me
half
to finally
pot
catch a pair.
bet.
Now you bet.
This is great value find from Katsov.
Where's the
Well,
money from
Raise
yesterday?
him,
You
Brian.
won
Raise
yesterday.
him.
I'm not raising.
Me too. I don't have to get.
So Okin's basically thinking I can beat a flush draw,
Oh,
Here, give me 10 yellow.
94, huh?
and that's about it. And he blocks the nuts.
Okin confused a bit on the new kid on the block, if I can put it like that.
He's stacking chips like he's putting this in the middle.
Oh, wow. And Okin wants to see. And
Nice hand, buddy.
Will
Thank you,
Full,
thank
or
you.
Will Muck, excuse me, 36,000 heading Katsov's way. He's climbing that staircase.
Gotta support the art.
He could build a staircase with that money.
I don't think his staircases are in that kind of budget.
30,000? I mean, maybe it buys.
Did you
the-
go-
No, no, I did. I
mean,
see.
come on,
Bro,
come
no,
on.
it's insane. It's
Still
art.
goes
It's
to
art.
the
It's
dog when I
masterful.
play poker sometimes.
Maybe
And when he wins a
30,000
pot,
buys the
he says,
supplies to
"Thank you
build
for the
it, is
donation
what
to
I
the
was saying.
Oh,
Church."
there we go.
Okay.
Some
thanks.
Brazilian
tilting is that?
mahogany.
Imported.
Oh,
There-
yeah.
There's
Does he
big
dress
tariffs
regular, or
now
does he wear
too.
his-
So
So I've really tried very hard to get him to wear his garb, but he won't do it.
He's so funny.
Yeah, it would go so viral. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. He also is someone who very much stands out. He's
Like just normally dressed, he stands out.
he's very red, and he's 500 pounds, so
Oh, okay.
he really stands out.
Really bummed to
You
miss the
guys seen
first
the
sentence of that.
Santa character that was in the trading series poker tournaments? Whatever. Santa is that his
Natalie
name?
2 king, Steve king queen suited. That's good enough for him to put in a 3-bet and want to get the rest of his stack in the middle. It seems. Carl mucking 2 clubs. Lots of clubs being mucked around the table. Cat's off, squeezed in between here. He's exiting, and we're going to see this money get him pre-flop.
And there goes Natalie, moving all in.
Okay.
And Steve will be
Twice?
like, okay, let's run it.
Twice? King high.
King high, no good, sir. No good.
Things can happen.
I have a queen.
Queen 3 deuce. Steve looking for another queen.
But what's your kicker?
Queen and a queen only. Ooh. Paint, but not good enough. Natalie win the first one with kings.
Yeah,
Steve looking for a way to escape.
King,
Tough way.
king high.
that's a tough one.
That is very, very tough
Diamond?
now.
No. Of course I'm suited. I mean, come on.
Winning it twice with pocket
Right.
kings, Natalie announces her
Wow.
arrival
2
on
kings.
Okin's high stakes
I
cash
think you should give
game.
King high, and I think she said things can happen.
That is what she said, but
I,
things,
just think I said things can happen.
Things can
Like,
happen, yeah.
but which
Nice
is
to hear.
technically
The
true.
guy tell you have king's eyes. Tell him he's drawing very almost dead.
I've seen things. That's all
Things
I gotta say.
can happen.
She's seen things. She's seen
Like Carl, I call with a straight.
I've been
Carl
on the
has
bad
a
end of
flash.
things.
You go queen high. Yeah, show my straight. You have queen high
Queen
flash.
high flush, yeah.
Two cards.
Man, what else do you think
Yeah,
he's
what
got?
What else could it be?
20.
20, he said.
Yeah.
20K.
Anybody got
Yeah.
change?
Here you go.
I mean, we're 11 hands in, and we got Cats off up 27K. Natalie now up 13K. And Gaston
Where
of
you got it?
25K.
It's up to you.
I was just saying if you want.
What a game.
Example.
Oh, no, I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I love how they just hit the ground running.
Oh, okay.
Like just like, you know, no real warm-up needed here. The wrists are loose, the chips are flying,
I'll
and Katsov
add
has been a
on,
great addition to
I
the
added
game.
on 25.
And Okin
Actually,
adding money.
I added on 30,400.
Okin found some money in his pocket,
You really
and
want to know.
that's being added.
Yeah, I think the reason, like to your point of why this game just starts hot is because I think these guys are all used to playing
Dropping stuff.
these stakes, or maybe even a bit higher, you know, when they're down in the parlor or off stream. So, you know, maybe just the buy-in of 20K is a nonchalant endeavor. As we have a raise to 700 with the 8-6 suited, a call with the 10-3 suited, and Royski with the queen jack of diamonds, going to come in with a 3-bet.
Call.
And Steve does call in position. These hands suited
So you
connected,
do spiral circles?
especially in this kind of game. I think
Yeah, all
playing in
sorts of stuff.
position and taking these
Yeah.
equities to the flop is really a good
Then
idea.
Elements that are glass, but not whole glass.
Yeah, because
only.
you can't really.
Yeah.
calculate it.
All right,
There
flop
are some
showing
people that
Queen
do
8
that.
deuce.
There's a guy in New York that does that.
Royski
And there's like,
pairing his queen. Steve
yeah,
sort of,
the Apple Store
I guess
in New
Steve's sort of
York.
torn here perhaps. Middle pair, backdoor clubs. It's easy to get sucked in here.
You have to get sucked in. You have to get sucked in. It's just equity and pot odds, right? You have to put in 3K to win 14K, basically. And we see the equities justify that. He's got 23%. You're really looking for an 8-6 or club if you're Steve.
Oh, the 6 comes home for Steve, and all of a sudden the tables turn. Royski will still have confidence here.
Yeah, we'll see all the money get in right now. And you can't blame Royski either for wanting to go all in here. He's done a great job building this pot. Unfortunate turn card for him.
This is,
Wow.
other
13K in the middle. Royski with 13K remaining. And he goes for half his stack. Unbelievable turn card. And
like a long
we
time
might
ago.
see some emotion on
Yeah, maybe
display.
when we first started, or
when
he
this
may
goes
have
all
played
in.
off stream. I can't remember if it was on or off.
Twice?
But I think he played
We are going
once.
twice, and look
if
at
I'm
that
not mistaken.
18% equity.
And I've played with him a few times.
And I did.
Yeah, I've loved
Royski's super unlucky here to have Steve catch 2 pair on the turn. Steve will win the first one. Queen or jack needed for Royski to survive here. Does not get it. And Steve will double up here with very similar stacks, so we're going to have to count this down.
13.5 is what I have.
Steve now playing 40K. He just bought in for 20, just reloaded. So he's going to have 41K in front of him now.
I have 12. I have 13 too.
Okay.
So
Tournament players, Tommy's back to tell you about Deep Stack Extravaganza 2. April 1st through May 17th with more than $2 million in tournament guarantees. You're not going to want to miss some major events on the tournament schedule. Join us for our $600 buy-in, $150,000 guarantee, April 1st through the 4th, followed by our $800 no limit hold'em, $200,000 guarantee, April 8th through the 12th, followed by the $1,100 buy-in, no limit hold'em, $200,000 guarantee, April 16th through the 19th, culminating in one more $800 no limit hold'em, $200,000 guarantee, May 6th through the 10th. You're not going to want to miss this series with over $2 million in tournament guarantees. Join us April 1st through May 17th inside the Venetian Poker Room.
Tommy is back, baby, and I love the setup there, rocking the hat with some emphasis there on all the events that are upcoming. Tons of events upcoming here. And we get right back to it as Royski finds ace-king on the fresh reload, and he reloads for 40,000, giving himself an opportunity to get some money back here.
That's what you got to do. You get stacked for a buy-in, buy-in for 2 buy-ins.
You're right. I could have saved $100.
Okay,
right.
so we have Carl all in.
Feels bad though to do it.
There's no side pot currently, but money will be coming on the side.
And there's the ace king
What's wrong with it?
type card that we're looking for.
Royski, how
But
much
we're
do
not
you
out of the
get?
woodwork yet
started
here.
at 20, so 20 minus 35, so 16.5.
All in?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, look at this.
Twice.
Twice, yeah.
This is a big one.
I don't want
Ace
to show it
king?
because
You're ahead, you're ahead.
Yeah, they're slow. I don't want to show it.
Nice one.
Twice, ready?
All right, we got 43,000 in the middle going twice. 4 on the turn. Katsov looking for an 8 or a 10.
That's Carl there for the main
Ooh,
pot.
it is Carl for the main. That is painful. 7 on the turn. Spade. 10 on the river.
That's brutal, man. I would got the second board. Crazy.
And Katsov
All right, so they chop
makes
inside,
trips on the river.
You guys chop the side,
and then these
The side gets
chop the main,
chopped,
right?
and Carl takes the main.
I get the squid.
and you have to switch.
Oh my God, that's brutal.
Royski silenced and
Wow.
spinning.
Okay,
This-
so Roy, you and I lost the squid.
Yeah.
And he
And-
loses the squid on
and
top of that. Oh,
to add
man.
on to that,
Come on.
throws 3K to Okin for him to
So,
distribute.
1,200.
If you're just tuning in, this is Okin's high stakes cash game on Venetian Poker Live.
So, Nathan,
Remco
you
Rinkelman,
took
Tristan
the
Wade in the
loss, you
booth.
get 600.
It's
Okay.
been quite the game already as we look at the numbers. Royski off to a rough start. Okin as well. Carl stuck still. Katsov and Gaston up a bunch.
Remco, let me just say for the viewers, this game is insane. We are 13 hands in, and we have guys down 40, 20, and we have people up 10, 20. Like, this is insane, 13 hands in to see this kind of action.
Wow. Just wow. That's all I can say.
And I mean,
Call.
Katsov
Squid is
just
gonna play
jammed
again.
second pair
We
into
don't
a
know
dry
really, but
side
it's-
pot.
Once an hour.
Incredible.
Oh, okay, got it.
We
with
do the big ante
second
instead.
pair.
Oh, okay, right.
And
okay.
Royski cannot believe it. And that's a
Should we, like,
frustrated
FaceTime Julian so he can needle Roy? Or
man.
how do we do this when he's not here?
Good point.
I didn't know what else
Wow.
to say. I'm not going to give any
don't know what to
shots at
do.
Royski right now, buddy. He's been very good tonight. He hasn't said anything, head down, but we'll see him get locked in.
Call.
Maybe he's texting his wife, telling her what's happening. He's steaming in text.
Eight, 8-5, 2 spades. Ace queen is out in front here.
C6 adding 25 more. 25,000. 20,000. 500. 20,500.
Bink for Katsov. I think our graphics will be updated, but there is a 4 on the turn. That's going to get Katsov the best hand. And now, kings and 8s for him.
Check.
5K to play for.
Check. Got 34. And I got time.
Katsov with the win here.
So I don't show because there's nothing, doesn't
No,
matter.
you don't need it. You always can. No one's gonna be mad.
Nah, that's fine. You guys are too good.
This guy fits in so
I don't know who you're
seamlessly.
talking about.
It's pretty incredible.
I'm
Who
not
are
sure-
you talking
I
about?
don't-
You talking about me?
You can show me as many hands as you want. It's not gonna help.
Whatever.
Yeah, just show everybody but Brian. How about that?
All right, that sounds good.
We'll just pass it around.
Thank you.
I'm gonna need 250.
Brian, are we having a game tomorrow?
Not sure yet.
Not sure.
Raise 400.
50-50?
I don't know. See you later.
Does for you?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You get some smaller denominations for the tips, or is it always 100?
Oh no, we can get some more.
Okay.
Ask Matt to bring in some.
Matt, can you come in the office?
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
Once again, shout out to the chat if you're with us on PokerGo or YouTube, Venetian Poker
Or
Live.
is that normal? I don't know.
Let yourself be heard. We're here to engage if you guys have any questions or tell us a little bit more about how your weekend's been, perhaps some look at the tables. Love to hear some good stories as we see King 8-7, all spades roll off. Steve, the only player with the spade.
Yeah, we can play tomorrow. We'll either play ring or you can try to have your revenge.
Oh man, what an amazing offer.
I did 40.
40 more.
Could we have?
Adding 40,000 more.
Could I have 300 in reds?
Or green. Green is full.
Green? Oh, I have green.
Okay, yeah, let's say green.
Here, we'll have 100 in
Steve
red.
making the nut flush.
Can I get some change from you, Mike?
Nice, thank you.
He's going to
Yes,
lead out.
thank you.
2,000. Yeah. 20 yellow and 5 black.
What's up, JP?
Straddle. Seven. Race, 7.
Royski continues to pick up very playable hands. Now 700, and Katzhoff finds Ace-Jack,
Race.
a worthy opponent.
These guys are playing much, much deeper stacked now.
Oh, yeah.
If these graphics are correct.
Race,
And
10,000.
wow, Steve getting after it.
Oh, 10K. I mean, this game has been lightning in a bottle from the start.
Look, and if you have ace-queen, you only have 700 committed. You might just find a muck here. With a 3-bet and a 4-bet to 10K. You'd have to know that Steve is really capable of having these kind of middling pairs or worst ace-x, like stuff you might dominate. Because I don't know if you think you got a whole lot of fold equity here with, what, 25, 26K it looks like Royski's working with.
Yeah, how often is Steve is messing around here?
Call.
And a flat here from
25
Royski.
behind. Yeah.
This is inviting Katzhoff into the
25.
pot.
25, yeah.
And you heard him, 25K
behind what you
behind
have
for
there.
Royski.
Oh.
So Royski actually, yes, playing with that 45K stack. And now Katzhoff
It's okay. It's okay.
in an
They bring me a lot
uncomfortable
of small
spot.
chips.
This is where you could probably
So
exit with the
25 on top of the
ace-jack.
10.
No, I have
everything.
behind. I have
Oh,
25,000.
total was 25. Okay.
No.
No, on top. this
Everything
is
you
there.
could see, plus
Everything.
25.
Plus 25.
25.
Ah, okay.
So Katzhoff
So you're
might
playing
be,
like 50.
Got it. Yeah, yeah.
Over
Katzhoff
50.
might think,
Yeah.
oh, there's a
Okay.
lot more
Over
money to be
50.
won
Got
here.
it, okay.
But when someone 4-bets and calls, a hand like ace-jack offsuit shrivels
go.
up a lot. You really want to be suited to play these hands multi-way. So I would love to see Katzhoff let this one go.
Well done. Katzhoff gets out of the way, and now we have the rematch. Steve versus Royski. This could go many different ways.
Thank you.
And it comes 10-7 deuce. Are we just jamming here for Steve? Got the hard with
Thank you.
us?
You're not supposed to. I'm going to tell you that. You're not supposed to. I mean, you're not even supposed to have 8s here, really. But let's see how he navigates. He's got to probably like this flop, you would think. And Royski with the ace of hearts and the queen 2 overcards, probably not going anywhere for 7K.
Yeah, 7,000.
Does he use this as a bluff jam, or does he just call it? It looks like the latter.
We are going deep into the wallet here. 37,000 already in the middle. 5 of clubs on the turn. Nothing scary for 8s, unless, of course, you're up against the queens and the jacks of this world.
Yeah, you could be getting trapped here, but I think Steve's just going to put it in, and he does.
Wow. Steve with the jam for 26 into 37, and Royski high and dry.
How many chocolates? 20 or 15?
How many?
Chocolate.
15.
15.
Yeah, this is just sick. I mean, Steve's found a way to just put the max pressure,
You guys.
and with the best hand, he wins.
And Steve lets it.
It's like 20.
Yeah, I was going to say, Steve is going to show this,
So stupid. I know you're getting out of line like this.
or just an 8, to
Just
get
don't
some
punish the
needling done here. And at this point, you got to feel for Royski. You know, it's had some hands, had some
10 of hearts
spots,
was on the board too.
had opportunities, and now all of a sudden you're stuck a bunch.
I know you're getting a line and
Shout
I
out.
just don't punish
We have
you.
Gilles Beauregard from Ottawa in the house again. JP Marshmallow, thank you. Donna's here.
Fucking pussy.
Love to see it.
Every
Richard.
time you say you're never going to fold to me
On the
again,
PokerGo YouTube
and then
channel.
you do it
See
again.
I mean,
Every time.
I have ace high. I have to fold. But I knew you're getting out of line pre-flop and I should just stick it in.
Rory, you keep talking about like punishing people. Do you spank your kids or do you yell
No,
at them?
no.
Call.
Neither actually. No, maybe yeah.
Not surprising,
Maybe yeah.
because I don't see any punishing happening.
I assume he punishes them by giving them a lot of money.
A lot of skincare products.
That could be.
You got to handle the needles if you're going to play in a poker game.
Call.
Pocket eights was the best hand.
That's what I had.
Gaston and the
maybe not.
straddle
But
looks
I
out
should
two
stick it in free and
cowboys.
then you
Team no kids. We're now.
yeah, 50,000. Tough.
I didn't have that much. You can't make me put 50,000 in.
40, sorry, 40. You had 40. You had 40.
What a
Yeah,
great
40.
spot to find kings in the straddle.
And a raise and a
I
call
think in
in
this
front
game,
of you. So
people
how
went
big
in
will
with pocket eights
Gaston
more
go?
than any other hand that I've seen. In this specific game, every time somebody
size.
only have
Pocket
eight.
eights is the
It's
all in.
very frequent.
Every time, no, only, no,
It's eight.
Yeah, eights.
Eights,
Eights.
right?
every
Yeah,
time
okay.
only, never aces, kings, always eights. Somebody
Yeah.
have eights. Somebody have eights.
Yeah, I was hoping
Gaston, this
Natalie
isn't-
had the
this
eights.
isn't
but
Squid.
She didn't get the memo.
No squid.
Next time.
Next time, have the eights, please.
And notice the tight fold of King Jack suited from Boosted J, Justin Smith. He wouldn't be folding that, but he notes this is not squid. And that's what we saw last hand with Royski and Steve. But it didn't matter. We just put in 10K pre both the ace, queen, and the eights. I don't know why. Why are we taking a little break from squid? I'm not sure, but we do have a $500 ante in the middle. So 100, 100, 500 big blind ante.
Raise 3 high.
And Natalie folding 2 4s. Okay. I mean, that's fine.
Raise 1,000.
You know, those small pairs in earlier positions really don't like to try to flop sets because you're dominated by tighter ranges that are going to be opening better pairs. But in a game like this, maybe you could extend your ranges to just play a bit wider.
That 34.
Cats off. Hats off to Cats off because he is just kind of crushing right now. Finding a little bluff there with the queen high.
I'm very
Yeah,
impressed, I have to say.
Every once in a while, but
Yeah, I'll ask.
Yeah,
I'll
she's
text.
busy in there too. Yeah, busy.
sometimes they forget about
I
us.
feel like there's like less waitresses here than in like
Yeah.
the Win or the Aria.
Excuse me, no derogatory statements will be made on stream about the property. Security?
Call.
And let's see, 4s again.
Raise.
Earlier we saw a raise to 300 and a fold, but now Natalie gonna pump it up. Okay,
Raise 13.
she gets 3-bet.
Look at that timing. Just slid right into your chair as it became your
Slid right into the chair and just folded.
And with, at this stack depth,
instantly folded.
you just really don't fold a whole lot of pairs, especially for this price. So we see a snap call.
I feel like I have better than average luck. in, like,
Cats off
picking up big
really
hands
getting
and
after it with
dispersion.
his hand calling.
Does that happen a lot to you
raise
in
and a
home
re-raise.
games, but then somehow you lose the hand? Somebody told me that. The one time you fold aces pre-flop is when you just got back from the bathroom. And everybody's waiting for you.
I have seen that. I have
Yeah?
sort of seen that one time in a very, very, very big situation.
I got one.
Big fold. Big
I got
fold.
one. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. That's what you're known for, big fold.
Yeah.
My friend got back. He got
It beat a
king jack
Robbie.
suited,
What'd you
I
say?
could beat the Robbie.
The Robbie.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
raised,
I had half.
Oh, you want it?
Oh,
Raise.
you got all my outs.
call,
Silos both. Yeah.
and the flop. king 10-9, and the guy went all in.
Y'all had
And
half the
my
robbery?
friend folded.
You also had half the rummy? Oh, man.
And then he grabbed
My
the
kicker
cards.
was good.
Oh, your kicker's way
The guy
better.
had a set of kings, and he hit a full house.
Wow. Okay, good for him to realize what was happening.
Well, it was like after the 7th time that he went to the bathroom. He came back and
1,000.
got it cooler.
Yeah.
Carl getting after it. 5-2 suited. Maybe attacking a newcomer here, but Katzoff is in there. Natalie's in there as well.
Wow, it's insane. Really insane.
And a call.
What a flop.
Check.
Miss Natalie
Check.
here.
Check.
Straight draw. Nut flush draw. And ace high good.
Check.
How could she know that though?
Check.
Now she's double gutted. A 9 or a king
20.
will give her a straight. Carl just betting 5 high.
Call.
And the nut flush comes in for Natalie. She
Check.
checks it.
Got it.
Oh, Carl had a pair of deuces. What am I kidding?
very
Excuse me,
nice.
guys. So Natalie does get there on the river to beat the pair of deuces of Carl. Well played.
How's work, Roy?
It's been good.
Yeah.
Been very exhausting, but
Sorry, I wish my arms were longer. This table's like a boat.
it's good.
That's a
You're,
good.
you're liking
This
it?
table's like a boat. It is. That's a good
I
line.
mean, really like it. Just
You got to make sure
need
the
to
ship
learn a
don't
little
sink
bit more,
with
but
you on
it'll
it.
be good. I enjoy it.
Call. That's good. Call.
Yeah, how many
Glad to hear it.
boating sea references do we have in poker? A lot.
Oh, definitely.
Call. And call.
You said Nate Bartskate was good.
Bargatze.
Huh?
Bargatze.
Oh, that's how you say it?
It's spelled like Bargatze,
Oh.
but they pronounce it for some reason Bargatze.
Check.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nate Bargatze was
Royski
great
with
show.
a big equity flop here, open-ended, backdoor flush draw.
It was
His
at the win.
opponents
Yeah.
And
at best have 7 high
yeah,
behind.
yeah, he's one of my favorites. He's just consistently hilarious, and this show was
Lock it up.
really good.
Check.
Couple,
Bringing it
couple
close
really
to
good
the turn.
openers. too.
Royski with the check mark.
But yeah, it was good. He's coming back in April.
I might go.
Yeah, I mean you should really
2,000.
Yeah, you should.
consider it.
It's good, really good.
I'm on the board.
You got it.
I got it.
Hell yeah.
One
Took
in,
60K, but I'm on the board.
one in a row.
Yes.
How Bond said, Mama didn't raise no quitter. Yeah.
All right, Royski gets one back, but he's still got a ways to go to get back into the game. You're watching Okin's high stakes game on Venetian Poker Live. The new man, Katzoff,
And I got stuck like
up the
3
most so
times.
far.
Just look at my watch.
6.
I feel like that's
It's been a
normal
rough
for you.
start. I don't know.
You've been stacked 3 times?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Happens to me a lot. I don't know how often Roy gets. That's fast.
No, it happens. It happens.
No, it doesn't happen to me that like.
And then you asked him how's work been?
Yeah. I wanted to make sure, his day
Yeah,
job's
fun.
still
Yeah,
working
fun.
for him,
Yeah. That I have enough fun to support a game.
So casual. So well intentioned. So much empathy.
King 10 deuce.
The knives are
Clubs
out.
here for Katzoff.
No, he just started doing something different than I wanted.
It almost
Katzoff
was
likes
back
to
back when
just
I got,
bet
I
his
got-
hands,
got
bet
me
his
the
draw,
kicker on the turn, and then
bet
I
it all.
got king lose twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems like, kind of a tough opponent to play against. That's why we saw Okin, look him up with the rivered pair.
Okay, as long as Justin is here, I have hope.
You have a chance.
It's true.
All right.
That's true.
Well, he's pre-tilted apparently from last night, which is great.
He's lying
Yeah,
and exaggerating as usual.
Everyone's got a chance if I'm here.
400. You guys played limit or no limit heads up? How do
We
you
played PLO.
PLO? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exciting game.
That was. I had an off-stream game yesterday, just regular, same exact game. But then when it died,
okay.
we played heads up for a few
Nice.
hours.
It was so exciting.
4 card or 5 card?
4.
Okay.
That must have been some swings.
It was
Heads up
it was
PLO, Okin
exhilarating
and
crush.
Mr. Booster J.
Exhilarating.
You didn't
Natalie
get
makes it
crushed.
2,500 with King 3 of hearts. Carl has been quiet so far.
The feeling I had when
If I didn't make the one
Gets in the
call,
mix.
I lose.
the feeling that I had and the blood rushing to the surface of my skin while I was waiting 7 minutes for you to make
That's
your
what she
decision,
said.
Really,
7 minutes? He tanked 7 minutes?
probably.
Somebody said 5
Probably a little.
before. It's been going up.
A little less. Yeah.
It's still fast for Brian.
Natalie flopping best here.
Time goes by fast when you're having fun.
Brian, 7 minutes. That's who is not 7?
When I'm
But
there.
Brian, what about the video with you 6 minutes tank on the
I
5-10 at the win?
I didn't even look at that yet, but yes.
Oh, you didn't send it to him?
It's been a while.
I sent it.
Brian doesn't
Wait,
think like
wait,
that
wait.
anymore.
He was playing 5-10.
So
And
I have a
tanked for
video.
6 minutes?
Funny enough, I have a video from
Roy
10 years.
and I have a long history of playing together.
I have a video of him from 10 years ago, Justin. It's like in the 5-10 at the win. I think it's like 4
This is
a.m. or whatever.
interesting
Very
from
late,
Natalie. A
beforehand.
$1,300 bet
Me, Brian, another
into like an
another
$8,500
but
pot.
good Israeli, like
So
guy.
I'm not really sure what that's meant to do.
Davide.
Because I think it's a little too small. I think
And they're
most
like
of the time you
million
see
big
like
blind
25
deep. I
to
don't know even how many big blinds
30%
they
be a
have deep.
smaller
And the board run
size.
out to just ace, king,
And,
queen, jack ten is the nuts.
You know, I think,
So Davide bet.
hey, if you're just going to turn
Brian
trips
raised
and they're
it.
dead, then yeah,
Davide
by any
shove,
means, just put the
and Brian now with the
1,300
tank
in
because
there.
he's like bluffing with 2 jacks. Brian was bluffing.
Now
with
you
jack,
hope
ace,
your
king,
opponents
queen.
have something,
This is hold'em.
but when you
And
bet
then-
so
hold on,
small
and
on the
then
flop,
Davide
you're
shove,
going to
and
get
then
called by
Brian is like,
anything,
wow,
and as
is
we
he
see
over
5 high
bluffing
and
me?
ace
My
jack
hand is good.
continued.
He's like, tank 6 minutes.
Does he have 2 10s?
6 minutes. I'm taking a video of him. I'm giving him shit. Listen to that.
A video on your phone?
Video on my phone while he's tanking.
That would have been the best call I ever made. I was. Yeah.
But nice
I
hand
go,
for
I go,
Natalie
hurry
there.
up, fish on the video, hurry up. He's in the tank. It's a million big blind. And he fall.
Bottle of water, please. One of these.
He ended up fall. I have it all on video.
Also some hot water with lots of honey.
And it was the 10?
And then I saw Davide.
He had absolute dust. He had
Oh, he didn't have
nothing.
Davide, please show. And Davide go show 7-9. So I go with my camera and he shows 7-9. And I go to Brian face.
And you see my face afterwards.
Yeah.
Roy said, "Nice ball."
Nice ball, you freaking fish. Nice ball. Hold me.
I'm gonna need this video.
Yeah, I was ruthless. Back then I was ruthless. Roblox, this is me calm.
So
I
what,
was
was,
ruthless.
so what, was it for 20K or something?
Probably.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah, but
But the whole thing,
it's
that's
10 years ago.
I was very ruthless. As soon as he made Davide show and I go, Brian in his face with the video.
That might be the kind of content Okin needs for his Instagram if Royski
yeah.
can upload
It
that
was a
for
big
us.
pot for 5-10.
I understand.
And for, yeah, it's a big pot.
Just 800?
It was, yeah. It felt like a PLO hand because I was bluffing with the 2 jacks, and then all of a sudden he's shoving. I'm like, how in the world is he shoving? He never has aces, never has kings.
And there was a period of time, Steve, that Brian, for like, I think it was like 2 weeks, every time Brian would get up to the game, I'm about to leave, and he would double me up. Like from my rack. From
Yeah.
my rack, literally.
This
And
was
one time,
another.
there is another video.
This was a
someone
few years
recorded.
later.
I literally, the chips in the rack, I have aces, Brian have ace king, he flop king. And he's just like, and I go screaming and I go crazy on the video.
Yeah, so he sent me those 2 videos the other day.
Nice. Just wanted you to remember those things.
Right?
And I go, let's go, you fucking fish. Thanks for the double up. Thanks for the
Gladly listening in here on the banter as Katzoff and Justin Smith make it to the river.
Those are
6K bet
funny
now
videos. Those are
Yeah.
from
funny videos.
Katzoff. Justin thinking about it.
You can check out my Instagram, Brian Okin,
There we go.
Are you gonna put those up?
and I will post those videos at some
Nice.
point in the next few
Well
weeks.
done.
Nice hand.
Gets him
Yeah.
to fold.
Yeah, I mean, Katzoff finds himself one of the worst hands he's going to get to the river with, so he just comes with a mandatory bluff.
And just queen ten.
Works out
Right.
beautifully.
You know, like
That's what I was thinking
the thing
about.
is you get beat
Exactly.
by some of the bluffs.
No,
Exactly.
Squid, 5
Depends on the rest of the action, but why can't you have a
Squid.
random king or a queen or something?
You know what? He said something fascinating.
Tommy's back, here to talk about our Bad Beat giveaway promotion in 2026. If you have quad, deuces, or better beaten, you're gonna get paid. The Bad Beat already hit on March 1st, where the losing hand was awarded $4,000 and everyone else who was dealt in at the table was awarded $400. But it doesn't stop there. The numbers have been reset to $2,000 to the losing hand and $200 to everyone else dealt into the table. And those prices are gonna go up every month that the bad beat's not hit. That's right, those prices will go up by $1,000 and $100 respectively. If you have quad deuces or better and it's beaten, you're gonna get paid. We can't wait to see you all year long.
And everybody.
Thank you, Tommy. Looking sharp.
Okay. What a good game.
With the Venetian Poker hats on. A nice suit combo there. Steve with 2 9s on the button.
See, I thought about
we
making
are
it
playing
5,000
Squid again,
with
so you
my
are going to see a
garbage.
lot more action.
I said, you know what?
It's 100, 100,
Let me not
200,
do it again.
400.
Yeah.
Steve versus Royski, round 3. $4K raise. Royski just jams. Oh, there was 2 straddles out
All
there,
this
400,
talk about how
800.
much pocket 8s get shoved all in. I got pocket 9s. You're playing 35, 30.
This could be a massive one.
He's 35.
Yeah, something. Okay.
37.
So again, in these spots, if you can
I
rule
don't
out
think
like,
I can do it.
well, he can't do
I
it,
can't
he
do
says.
it. Pocket 9.
Nice hand, nice
Ace,
game.
ace
Wow.
jack. Wow.
Oh, nice.
What I was going to say, in these spots, if you can rule out your opponent from having aces, kings, and queens because they would do something other than all in, like maybe 10K, maybe 12K,
Says I'm not playing these.
then
freaking
it gives them just more high card combo hands
Wow, that's
instead of
big.
better
I don't think
pairs.
he had 9, but
And
we'll
the
see it on
9s and the
stream
10s
later.
and the jacks like to flick the money in there
I guess I
typically.
didn't show. I had.
Wow, that's a big fold for you.
That's a big fold.
It is a big fold.
But you know,
sit there
maybe
and
we
like,
see
you know, something
Steve
in
playing
some-
a bit different
Actually, I wanna
because
go,
he's
let's
up
fucking-
and won
Yeah,
that
yeah,
pot.
right.
Whereas
I mean,
if
it's like a flip
the
here,
roles were
right?
reversed, he
But
might
then
have
what
just
You should
stuck
have
it
just
in
shown
there.
me your
So
hand.
Could have
Like,
shown
yeah,
the
let's
hand,
just
by the
flip.
way,
But I didn't know. He says he have 9s. How do I know he's saying it's true?
Right, right.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
I'd be lying in my hand.
Yeah, you
and
can't
Yeah,
show
yeah,
it. Yeah. Then I go, oh, ace queen. I go,
That'd be pretty filthy.
Trust me, I'd be lying on my hand a lot, so I'm not going to show you unless I know it.
all right, next time I'll show the hand. That way
Yeah,
you can
if
do
you
it. If you
show it.
wanna, if you just wanna run it, you know, we can do it.
That'd be pretty special.
I feel like you would have won.
I felt it also.
Yeah,
I felt it also.
I didn't feel good about my hand.
6 players.
Even after seeing yours. I just really wanted you to have the 8s.
Nate made me do it with his 800 straddle.
13.
Yeah.
Justin,
Nate,
bottom
ruining
pair and a
everything
flush
for
draw.
everybody.
Yeah.
Except no one ever.
The old 8 straddle, ruining the good times.
Cats off with
No,
second pair.
actually, wasn't ruined for me. I was happy actually for
Yeah.
Pusa J, although we can't see because Cats off's head in the way,
5,000.
does grab chips to raise 5K.
Oh, I forgot to order from her that ghosting.
Cats off seems a little bit uncomfortable right now. And that will lead to a fold.
Squid, right?
Yeah.
Good flop.
Roy, you got the time.
Again?
Yeah.
Why? What is the 5?
Well, 8. Queen 8 5?
Oh, it's left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get who have green? Brian. Give the dealer some green, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
A rare hat on Okin's head.
I don't know why this hat looks weird on you. Like the other hat that you're wearing, I don't know what's the difference. I'm trying to think about the difference. The other hat looks good on you. This one. Oh, because the thing is like very straight.
It's a small beak.
No, how do you call this? The front part is very straight. Usually you wear them folded. Yeah.
1,000.
I like the house.
Thank you.
She might have better fashion sense than Roy.
I don't know. I mean,
Okin
Roy's
limped with ace king. Carl raises with two sixes. Royski in the big with ace queen off.
5,000.
I didn't
Makes it
notice you were
5K.
wearing
And Royski, how dare you disrespect me and talk about my hat? Maybe I'm
back
going to
there in that
4-bet
video
your
that I
ass
mentioned,
now.
He's back there with the whole hoodie, like, you know, like cover his
yeah.
face and everything.
I can imagine it.
How you like them apples?
He said,
15-1.
You fucking it. I fold.
he didn't like what you were just saying.
I had your hand.
Yeah.
Ace jack.
Yeah.
Go.
Make fun of his hat. He's gonna raise you. You know.
Oh.
Oh. Misread it. Misread it.
Good fold by Royski with the ace queen.
I had one below.
Pocket queens.
No, one below the ace. King. King,
That was a joke. Yeah.
right? One below ace king is
Right.
king.
Right.
Nice hand.
He didn't fold ace.
Put that audio of me chugging the beer.
Oh my god.
Just water.
You just heard the little bubbles.
Got the wrong mute button
Says the
there.
guy who hasn't played a hand in 19 minutes.
Me? I just raised. I got a squid.
Yeah. 5-7.
At least one thing in the stream, you cannot really lie about your hands because then later on everybody sees it anyway.
Yet you still have.
Yeah.
Not on stream, I did not.
Yes, you have.
On stream?
Remember when you said that you had like ace jack and you really had jack nine, like top pair or something like that? And I said, by the way, there's no way you had ace jack, and I was right.
I'll take your word for it. It might be happening, but I try not to lie on stream. Then you will.
You don't like a hat.
I try. Usually I try.
I'm trying not to lie on my hand on stream. It's like,
King 9-4. Rainbow flop to start things out. Royski pairs his, excuse me, Okin pairs his king. Royski just with a 7.
800.
I mean, we'll see Royski and Okin see more streets here. But I just want to note, you know, everyone started the game with 10, 20K, and we got most of the table with 40, 50, 60K in front of them. So very big developments, nearly 30 hands into the stream.
8 of diamonds on the turn.
We are live. This is not a replay. Remco will tell you guys Saturday night usually.
Yep.
Venetian Poker Live is like Saturday Night Live. If they're on, we're on. And here we are, live, in flesh. Okin with the best hand, top pair, searching for value.
31.
And now, what's Royski going to do? Bottom pair does block the 6-7. You might ask yourself, how does someone get to the river with 6-7? So, good fold from Royski.
One for Okin here, who's still
can
down
I
about
get the ghost,
13,000.
please?
Thank you. Oh, gosh, thank you. Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Mango?
Yeah, the mango sugar free. Thank you.
This one's mine?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're there.
Oh, yeah, you were saying.
Thank
I
you,
was-
Alex, for joining. It has been insane
you want
action
one?
thus far.
Yeah.
I mean, we're 30 hands
Okay.
into the
One
stream.
for me. Yes.
It's probably been at least 7 to 10 all-ins already.
Was it mango juice?
I don't think I'm a snob about anything yet.
No thanks.
Yeah. We got the whole
Just don't
future
like
ahead.
smart
You know?
water. That's the
Oh,
only- I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
why.
I do like the glass bottle
Yeah.
of any kind. And chlorine's gross, or whatever they put in it. You know,
Kings for Okin. Makes it 600. And Gaston, after a flurry of action in the beginning, has sort of, you know, slowed down a little bit. Now with 9-8 suited, is going to get involved.
4-4. Yeah, sounds good. 4 players.
You did some
Queen, 5,
vacation
3.
recently, Robo?
King's looking pretty here.
No.
Does
Staying in Vegas?
have to fade diamonds.
I went to a couple.
And a
poker
gut
games,
shot
so
from Carl.
Miami.
A 6.
Miami, you told me, yeah.
Or a
I
diamond.
saw you since the Miami one.
Okin
Yeah.
checking here.
Went to LA last weekend.
Did he, I saw him
Who do you
check,
play
right?
with in Miami not?
Am I crazy?
Who do you play with in
I
Miami
think
not?
you're right. Yeah.
Is this a reasonable
Tell
check?
you later.
Yeah, sure.
I
You,
don't- I mean,
if you want to maybe
yeah.
think about playing
Big
some
secret,
check
but I don't know.
raises
Yeah.
too on these boards once we see some equities thin out. But we see just
He
a check
traveled-
call
he
here.
traveled, that whole Europe trip.
And that lets Carl in with his
Yeah.
That was about that
gut
was
shot
almost a
and
year ago.
backdoor flush draw.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like last
All
summer.
right, we have 3 players to the turn. 8,500 in the middle, and a 9 pops up.
But it was also a lot.
Gaston now with pair and flush draw.
It was a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's a long time to not be home, you know.
Someone was just telling me, I forgot who I was talking to a few days ago, that they were also taking their
Let's see what Gaston does
backdoor
now.
to Europe for the first
Does
time.
have showdown value with second
Yeah.
pair, but he might think, hey, you know, I can keep betting this. Maybe I have the best hand now, and he
Difference between
does
traveling
bet.
with kids and without kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, at least we didn't bring any kids with us.
Right.
And if you're Okin, I feel like if you just check
But
call the
I
flop,
think
there's no
you said
point in
that
really
was like a
raising now.
consideration,
But maybe there is for
you're
Okin
happy
against
to-
someone like Gaston.
Yeah.
Maybe you
I
can
don't
stack
know.
off,
We're empty
A queen
nesters at
still.
this point, so.
Totally different.
or like
Yeah,
a 5x
exactly,
of diamonds, a
exactly.
9x of diamonds. But let's
Way
see what he
easier.
decides. Maybe he's got a better plan.
Now we just have to, we have to
20,000.
20,000 from Okin.
do something with
And
the dog.
his timing looks right.
And he's
Unbelievable.
targeting the exact hand he hopes to be
I
up
actually
against.
have a nest at home. I have 2 birds,
Oh yeah? What kind of bird?
doves.
You might prefer your opponent just to have like a queen jack or queen king or whatever, but we see the 8-9 of diamonds with 30% equity, and there should be nowhere Gaston goes. He needs to see a river here. 14K to win 48K. You can hit an 8-9 or diamond, and he just jams, I think. Wow.
Wow, Gaston all in for 47-7. And Okin with pocket kings has to make a decision now for an
Take your
additional
20 and win a hundred.
27,000.
What am I doing? Oh boy.
20, 28, 28, 9, more.
Why don't I play it this way?
Okin says, why do you play this way? But he will see that he's getting the money all in here as a 70-30 favorite. I mean, there's no way he folds here.
9.
I guess we have seen Okin make some crazy folds, but I just don't see it happening here.
Big pot here, regardless. But if he makes the call, we're going to have our first 6-figure pot of the night. And it just seems to me like when you check raise there, this is kind of what you're looking for.
Well, yeah, you want to have a plan, right? If you check raise someone and you know, hey, it's Gaston, he could have the ace-4 of diamonds, the ace-5 of diamonds, ace-deuce of diamonds, the 9x of diamonds. He could maybe get it in with ace-queen, queen-king, I don't know. 4-6 of diamonds, 6-7 of diamonds, 7-8 of diamonds. I don't know. But yeah. I always say pot odds, right? 27K to win over 100K. We see the math checks out really easily here as we have the best hand.
Wow, if Okin folds kings here, Gaston is going to show his cards because we are playing the Squid Game. And the longer this takes, the more I'm starting to think that Okin could actually fold here. $27,000 to win about 100.
The thing that's probably going through Okin's mind is it's a single raise pot.
What are you doing, Gaston?
Is he really? I mean,
What am I doing?
it's like he's flipping a coin in his head and the coin hasn't landed yet.
I visualize that, just a ever floating coin
In slow motion, right?
And this, you might be right. This might be closer to a fold in his mind than a call. When I'm looking at the math here, I'm thinking, what are we waiting on? the only hand you don't want to see here are sets.
Right.
And you know your opponent probably doesn't have pocket queens, probably doesn't have pocket nines, although it's a possibility. So you're really worried about pocket threes or pocket fives. Even if your opponent has queen nine, you can hit a 3, you can hit a 5, you can hit a king. So that's 8 outs, if that was the case. But we see him as a big favorite. Now, Okin might be thinking like, oh, what would Gaston jam all in on the turn with over my raise? But if he's going to have a hand like this, he could have the ace-4 of diamonds, the ace-deuce of diamonds, the 5x of diamonds, 4-6 of diamonds, like I said, 6-7 of diamonds, 7-8 of diamonds, Jack-10 of diamonds, 10-8 of diamonds. Like, do I got to keep going?
It's been going on for a few minutes now.
Sorry.
And the chat's going crazy. Everyone in the chat screaming call, but the longer this takes, the bigger I think the chances are that kings are going to end up in the muck here.
Raise, call. Check, bet, call.
And this is the problem, like you said, we go back to the flop. You asked me, Tristan, should he be checking this flop? It's fine if you want to check this flop, but if you don't check raise the flop, then you have no information moving forward. So then why check raise the turn if you intend to fold? That doesn't make sense to me. And we see the chips put back in the stack. This is hitting the muck, I think. What the hell?
This is unbelievable.
Gaston probably has no idea if he has the best hand right now or not. I probably think like I might be good with the 9, with the diamonds, but obviously, probably not. If this guy's so tormented.
Oh, king's in the muck. Gaston's going to show the 9-8 of diamonds. And Okin misses out on a chance to win a $100,000 pot.
There we go. Let's see a river.
What are you doing?
Torture coming.
Nice man.
Ace on the river would have
Brian.
let the kings hold up. So Brian Okin could have won a pot worth a little more than $100,000.
Nice hand, buddy.
Thank you.
Get him in the booth right now and let's ask him what he was thinking there. Because I am in disbelief. And we see Okin slumped. Chin on arm. Now, there's no way your opponent's going to have pocket queens there in a single raise pot.
Hero fold. You have ace queen?
I could beat ace queen.
Really? You folded better than ace queen? Okay. That's
Steve
sad.
is stunned.
On the river?
On the river, he couldn't beat ace queen. Wow.
And we all had to go through that long tank, kind of anticlimactic ending there. But let's see how this game moves forward. As it seems like, you know, a little bit of the air got sucked out there.
2 pair or better. I'm not folding to him in range.
Wow. Steve giving some jabs.
Check. Is that binding?
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Maybe the hand of the night.
I guess we should say on a board it's not
I mean,
air,
those are just
no flush, no
for
straight.
your psyche.
Oh, yeah.
Those hands lead you to either think about that and replay that moment in your mind the rest of the night, and think about I could have been up 100K right now.
Oh my God. Yeah, the torture of seeing the cards makes it so much worse.
Natalie and Carl chopping this one up. Federal says, if there's one person I'm going to bluff in this game, it's Okin. We hear you. We hear you. How do you avoid tilting after that type of decision? I don't know, Mr. Miller. I don't know.
You're unpredictable, Brian.
What do you say?
I said he's unpredictable.
Not really.
Good.
He's the number one who get people spaz out. I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
Really number one to get people spaz
He's
out.
very good at getting people to just like put all their money in, and then he folds.
But yeah, I agree.
He like induces the bluff and then folds.
And it doesn't help when you're getting needled by people in the game.
Yeah, all you have to do
I mean, that's par for the course here
it's
on
such an
Venetian
easy
Poker
bluff.
Live.
Okay.
Appreciate everyone in the chat here. We see a lot of action.
Oh, you got the chat fired up at least.
The chat was fired up. A lot of WTFs. What's going on? No, no
could I
world he
resist?
can
I like
fold.
that.
No way he folds. It's Gaston. We're not folding. There's a million
pretty easy.
draws.
Yeah, it sounds like you resisted.
David Miller with a nice comment says,
Very lube.
how do you avoid
Yeah.
tilting
hand.
after that? I mean, honestly, I'd probably walk away.
Yeah. Like, the good thing about Okin, he does a really good job of just not letting these things bother him, it seems.
Right.
Like, we've seen him be on the right and wrong side of these hands regularly, right? He plays in the game every week. So I think if there's someone who just, you know, bunkers down and gets over it,
Ready.
it's Okin. But it might
Ready.
take him
Almost gonna
30
pay the
minutes. It
script.
might take
I
him
know,
40
I can't
minutes. It
believe
might
it.
take him 2 days. I don't know.
You're in a Dropbox is in the mix also. Yeah.
I'm in
Yeah,
there.
there's
You, Natalie, and
This is the
Drop.
no squid for
There,
right
yeah.
now.
Keep missing, you know.
If you're enjoying
I
the
think
show,
my
please
VTEP
like
is
the video, subscribe to the channel.
90.
If you're catching us elsewhere, please go to the Venetian Poker Live YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, and make sure to join us on all future
I'll
streams.
take your side.
2
over
PLO
Natalie
streams
in
coming up
the-
You think so?
on Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
it's brown.
Likely.
Yeah,
Reasonable
I definitely
time.
take your side.
That's
Yeah.
all right. That's okay.
Reasonable.
Either way.
She's got position.
That's true, yes.
That'll see.
But with Okin have already squid,
I know what you
she's
mean.
drawing pretty slim. If Okin didn't have squid, it's
Either
different.
way, I do it either way. Whichever one. Just a little bit better, that's fine.
Cats off, 10-9 off, gets involved.
I like
Only
that.
because he
I like
didn't
your
Right,
side.
just because he said it.
Justin,
Wow.
is that legal?
Okay, so we're playing squid. So Natalie just jams the ace king off, trying to get her
It
button.
was just fueled by Royski, I swear.
Yeah, I can't quite do it. but-
Let's see, Alice. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Natalie, you didn't trick us. Yes.
Yeah.
Nuts.
That's
But
Gotta
you know,
give me
one might ponder
kings or
how
aces
many
in it.
times am I
Yeah,
going
it's
to go
almost
from
not fair.
700 to
It's not really
40K
fair. You know, you say it,
and
then she
really
gets a king. He's got both my suits.
so much.
be very
Okay.
fruitful in that kind of betting arrangement. But in this game, it's probably a safe play.
Maybe I'll restart.
But just
You want it? Okay. okay,
high
okay, I got
risk,
it. Here.
low
Oh,
reward.
yeah,
Put it on.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
like it. I like it.
Put it on. Man.
Nice on this
Live
app.
800 is
If
on.
everybody fall, we might gonna
Didn't
play a
go well.
huge one without looking.
That's
Everybody-
true. That's
if
true. It can
everybody
happen.
does. But I doubt Dropbox will fall his bottom, but we'll see. Wow. Okay.
Wow,
okay.
button fold.
Benny asked,
No, that's
how
not-
does one get in this game? Okinsgame.com if
That's
you
right.
want to apply or reach out to the poker room at the Venetian.
Maybe that's how Katsov got in the mix.
Maybe.
It'd be funny.
Come on.
Good trap, just. Such a more.
Yeah,
Gotta try better
Thank you.
next time.
we'll try.
Players.
Queen 10-6, 2 hearts. Katsov with the hard draw. Justin with the ace of hearts.
This is always dicey. Because Justin really should continue here. It's just how do you want to continue with a call, which he chooses. So heart is pretty disastrous, and you don't expect to be up against the other flush draw. But I love this play by Katsov. Mandatory bluff.
Kings.
Kings.
Alex asking, how's the 1-3 at Venetian? It's
What
great.
time is the dinner? 6:30?
No.
Ah.
7 or 7:30. I think 7:30.
Justin makes the call. The ace 8. And the 9 of diamonds hits on the river. And this is a very intriguing card because both players now with a straight. Katsov on the high end of it. And with 10K in the middle, No hesitation. Bets 8,000. Justin Smith makes the
Wow,
call.
you got
Nice bit of
it.
value.
Very well played there
Can
from
be that
Mr.
just-
Katzoff.
Doesn't look like it.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
There's something about Katzoff outfit.
27.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like Caesar's Palace. Like
just
he
pay it,
looks
Robert, you're
like.
the only one.
Anyone see Gladiator? Max. What's a child's name in Gladiator?
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
Cannot reproduce that. I see him more as like, you know, a member of the Goo Goo Dolls.
I'm looking more medieval-esque stuff with the
Okay.
hearts on the sleeve there. I think
Take
he's
it and
from
pass it
medieval
around.
times or like Rome, and he just warped his way to the future.
Putting 25 more on.
But you're thinking he's just 20 years ago, not centuries ago.
I know, exactly. Just
Look, this is like
Yeah, Gaston.
not even medieval. This is Roman Empire look here. This is, I'm the emperor's son. Who wants to battle with me?
I mean, he's definitely
Let's throw this.
swinging the big sword around.
Yeah, I didn't
Confusing,
really
yeah, yeah.
Up almost 40,000 on the game so far. Sitting down with 10K. Now with 50 in front of him.
500.
Even if you ever see Captain America?
Yeah, I
Hey,
have.
Okay, you know how Captain America had his buddy Bucky, I
Yes.
think it was? Doesn't he look like Bucky?
I can see that. Yes, definitely.
The soldier turned evil by the bad guys, and then Captain America trying to save him to bring him back?
Wow, Tristan, some deep cuts
I
here.
know, man. I'm in it tonight. 7-4 obviously said one of Robin Hood's merry men. Okay. Lord of the Rings character. Okay. That's a good one, David. Not everyone else has as much flair as
I know.
Mr. Katzoff. We're looking around the table, you know?
I was just trying to say that I can't find exciting characters to compare against for the rest of the table. Eight on the turn here. 3-6 deuce on the flop. Now hard draw out there. Okin with ace-5 of hearts. Gaston with a pair of sixes is best here.
Big equity turn card here for Okin as he's looking for a little bit of blood. Gaston gets out the way.
All right, knit fold here.
Me too.
Oh my god.
Okin wins some of the smaller ones, but
You have the 6?
we know he's still thinking about the big one.
Felt good though, you know.
I think you might have had it.
I think I might have
You
too.
might have had it.
Hey,
Alex, if you play 1-3 at the Seminole Hard Rock, that's where I'm from. You
Here.
will love playing 1-3 here at the Venetian because the limits are a bit lower. I think it's a 1K max. So you don't have to worry about, you know, huge stacks over here. That's more manageable. But 50 poker tables here at the Venetian. There's no better room to play. So make sure you check it out when you come visit.
400. Call. 4 players.
Four to the flop here. Katzoff. Keeping it cooking. Trip fives on the flop. He checks it over to Carl, who's in position with 2-pair himself. And we're just going to check call, leave a little bait here. The fishing line, hook, and bait is dangling in the water for Carl. Will his hand still look appealing? And it does. He has 8-9 of diamonds. Now a pair and a flush draw.
35.
35.
The double barrel has entered the building. 3,500. Katzoff just calls. So this is great. I love this from Cats Off when you're playing a shorter stacked opponent. You're basically just going to check call any river and hope you're good. And now I think Carl probably just checks his back. But wait, Cats Off has other ideas. He's leading, which is going to be confusing. But this is kind of disastrous for Carl here. The 8s and 9s, not too significant when your opponent could have a 5, a 10, but you got to find the bluffs here, right? What are the bluffs? 6, 7 gets there. And that is a very good fold from Carl and an unorthodox line from Cats Off with the best of it.
Thank you.
I mean, even the texture of this shirt, you can tell. Remco's laughing at me. I know I amuse myself in the booth, guys, but I'm having fun. I'm just, you know, the guy's an artist, right? If you guys haven't heard, pull up his, Natalie Cats Off. Natalie Cats Off art. Check him out. Nathie Cats Off. His website has some phenomenal work. He does art and design. So he builds staircases, does woodwork, does art sculptures. I mean, the guy's very talented. That's why I'm complimenting him on his outfit and his look so much. But he's bringing the vibe. And just like that, we turn a straight. He shows it. The heater is real.
That's dreamy. That's very nice turn.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Let's never invite Nathan back to this game.
And just like that, here we go, winners and losers. We got Royski down the most, 65K. Carl up next. Okin, 31K back, and we saw him make a disastrous fold with 2 kings, which would have put him well into green. And Gaston, Cats Off, Natalie, and Steve all winning pretty big. 15K plus
also.
each.
No, it's not. It's something.
That's the 400.
I'm Tristan Wade alongside Remco Rinkema. We appreciate everyone for joining us on this beautiful Saturday night
I don't know
here
if
in
Caesars
Las
would
Vegas.
have that shirt as one of their merch
I
options.
can't imagine it.
I don't think so. I honestly can't remember what.
They
Like,
did
was
ask
some-
if it was a
It was
Caesar
some
shirt.
weird random store that had like Vans and Goth stuff and. I don't remember.
I thought that was looking familiar.
right?
It's Fred
Yeah,
Perry.
I like it.
Is the logo?
What's that?
I thought it was
Where you
Fred
from
Perry, the
originally?
logo.
I was
For
born in
Perry?
Boston.
Fred Perry, the brand.
Oh, Fred
Like
Perry.
Or Boston area. Yeah.
Yeah. I know why I saw that.
Check. Check. 2000.
Yeah, I think Okin would have been up 40 or 50,000 if he called and won that pot. So here we see Carl top pair versus second pair. And that's a very, very disciplined fold from Natalie.
Rolling.
Yes. Don't tell me I'm time again.
Wow.
What the fucking actual fuck? This is my 3rd time in like.
3.
Three out of 3.
I
I'm 3 out of 3.
I think it's 3 out of 3.
3 out of 3.
Brian paid the first one where it was just a tip. And then
Wow, I never saw this in my life.
paid everything else.
I'm 3 out of 3. That's,
You're so lucky, right?
I don't know about that.
Carl, what do you have in that hand that
I had a gut shot.
you had a good shot?
I was wanting to turn a club. I had 2 clubs. A gut shot.
Nice hit.
Stick. I was turning on a club. So short-handed I was going with.
I thought you had the diamonds.
No.
Brian, Angie.
I heard about a game where they, if you paid time twice in a row, the second time everybody at the table gave you whatever the time amount is.
Carl limping in.
I kind
Royski
of
with
like that
ace-6.
as a just random
Thinning the field a little bit.
prop bet, I guess, or whatever. because then
I think.
then you're rooting for it. Then when you pay, you're like excited.
They give you double the amount.
Yeah, well, they give you, every player gives you the amount. Like you pay X and you collect like 9X or 8X.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so you like make you make a lot of money.
That's a nice bond.
Raise the fix, call, and call.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think the only downside is like
Royski raise, I call.
you have to keep track. Like, I guess you use a button or something, and then it seems kind of annoying.
Ace 8-6.
Like more work.
Royski flopping 2 pair.
Check around.
At this point, just hoping for someone to catch something because it's not easy to make a lot of money given it being a single race pot. But there's always cats off.
Hey, you check it to cats off twice, and he's got second pair. He's probably going to think he's good. And now he's questioning the story Royski's telling. He's going to need an 8.
Why everything is so slow?
Deuce on the
Yell
river,
louder so they can hear you.
and cats off now with 2 pair. Disaster card for him.
Check. Check.
Good check, Nate. Good check.
And yeah, I don't really understand that check on the
That
river
river
there
to
from
me, too.
Royski, but that is an unreal check from
that's
cats
what I
off.
hated.
When check 2, you have 2
Ridiculous.
pair and you check back. That's great
Good check.
spidey senses.
Wow.
And that's
Nice hand,
missed
buddy.
money.
Thank you.
Royski left on the table there.
Double straddle. Do we have a double straddle?
Double straddle.
Even the hands you lose, you kind of win.
What's that?
Even the hands you lose, you kind of win. Like,
I mean,
you save a lot.
shit, I don't know. That felt like a win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
1,000.
Suited again for Royski with the king 5 this time. Makes it 1,000.
Call.
Katsoff just wants to get in there. Makes the call with queen deuce offsuit. There's not many
Redo.
There's not many worse hands out there, Tristan. Queen deuce is about as crummy as it gets. Is it?
Pretty much.
No, it's actually a beautiful
Trip
hand.
queens.
It's a premium on
Your
Tristan.
kicker, you know, your kicker is whatever, but you know. Only one with a spade.
Yeah, third spade comes in.
80. On you.
On me?
Check. 3,000.
You win.
Yep.
He's like, I sure do.
Wow.
Ugh.
Nice.
Ugh.
Nice one.
Yeah, the double straddle.
Another double straddle. And no squid. So what we're seeing here is 100,
You're in the
100,
weeds
200,
then, huh?
400 with a
Wait,
500
I was
big
doing a
blind.
little
In the
sneaky
weeds.
one.
In the
That was a
weeds,
little
yeah.
sneaky one.
Yeah. In the weeds. Lay low.
Yeah. Karma just felt like I was gonna win, so I had to play it cool, you know.
Call. 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 Option. Check. 5 players. Check. Check.
Carl, 2 pair.
1,200.
Carl's just gonna bet here and Katsoff with just Jack 5 off. Wants to just continue battling here.
Call. 3 players.
Honestly, the amount of fire he has inside of him to play multiple streets is really inspiring to use, to watch, excuse me.
Anything.
But Carl with another bet takes this one down. Once again, if you're just tuning in, this is
How long you been doing that stuff?
Venetian Poker
Folding
Live.
2 pair to Royski?
No, not that.
Open's high stakes
That was
game.
good. You just started. You just started that.
Which two pairs? Okay.
I think you just started that, right?
8-2. 8-2.
On the other hand? Nah, now I'm steaming.
What do you think? What do you think?
What do you think he
500
had?
on
He
the
had
side?
nothing, and then he hit a 2? He showed a 2.
No, I thought maybe like a flush draw, and he hit it too. I showed it too. I didn't saw the other card.
What do you think?
I suspect.
I think you had some sort of a draw. I don't believe you have to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes. Sorry, I don't believe you have to. I think you will bet if you had to pair.
Well, he did
And then
have
you will
2
hit that
pair,
all-in
and he
gold
checked.
one.
So you cost yourself 10K, Royski.
He had a draw, right, AD? See? Good. See? Don't lie on the stream. You can check it out.
I know.
Raise to 800.
Well, you'll see.
Cats off. I mean, what a cool guy. Like, he is. I really like his attitude.
How many
man.
pieces you bought from him?
Just one.
One, okay.
I just bought one. My first time. I've wanted one for a while.
Is it 1,000?
800.
800?
I don't have a lot of places to put art in my house.
1,000 you fold? Is it a lot of what?
I don't have a lot of places to put
Thinking
art
about it.
in my house. Like his, a lot of his stuff is kind of big.
I see. How much are you going to pay for that one? I see.
I wasn't.
20?
Yeah, it's like sort of 50-50.
Probably.
I see.
Check. Check.
You
A
like that?
prepaid. We haven't settled the details yet.
Oh, okay.
It probably depends on the size and whatever.
Actually getting checked to the river here.
Oh, you can actually, if you play poker and you give him, you can
Straight
credit
on
it
board.
of the prize picture.
And Okin gonna come with a bluff.
Wow, going pretty big on this one. Huh? You can take the chop. You can take the chop, buddy.
Thank you.
No squid, you know.
No, exactly. Yeah.
You guys want to do one round of straddle?
Yeah.
I've been straddling.
We've been straddling it.
All right.
Yeah.
These guys right here have been straddling.
John,
No, you don't have to do the
Double.
four. If you want, you can do the four.
John,
Okay.
You can.
Yeah, it's okay. One time, you know. Shit.
How do you not like
him
this
do it.
guy?
I know.
Okay, yeah,
He's
one
just
time.
like so carefree.
What I'm wondering, why is this the first time we're seeing him?
Yeah, no, seriously.
Has Okin been hiding him?
Probably.
I feel like today, no matter, I wouldn't have even a chance on my straddle even once, because you always double straddle.
No.
So I wouldn't even chance.
Do you want it? I can take
No,
it
no,
back.
I don't care.
I don't care. I was
I
just
don't
fucking
care.
around. You
I
know.
don't care.
Yeah, that's good.
And Brian always complain. He always, if somebody straddled behind him, oh, you're stealing my thunder.
Oh, okay.
Well, with ace queen, Okin's going to do some thunder stealing of his own.
1200.
We got Jellybean saying Mitch Hedberg is alive and playing poker with a reference.
I saw Sean Bean.
Sean Bean as well. I saw that one. Yep, I had to look him up.
Call. Call.
I like Cats Off too, Mr. Hernandez. Seems like a nice,
right,
fun
Jonathan, go
guy,
for it.
and
3-7.
he's crushing everybody so far.
That's pretty good.
Check.
He is one of the bigger winners in the game. Gaston and him both up 40K around, so. Let's see how this one plays out. Carl, top 2. Steve with an overpair and a gut shot.
I'm gonna get all mine in there.
Getting all mine in there. Okay.
And that's a good, this is a good
Kinda,
play
you-
from Carl. I don't think there's any trap in
But
here
you don't say
against
queen high like
5.
this, then we-
Yeah.
Cats Off open-ended. Might want to find an exit with a raise and a re-raise.
Better than queen high.
This man just wants to play. Let the man play. Wow.
Call all in. 10,300.
And he makes the call with the straight draw for 10,000.
Okay, now, Steve,
Oh, lucky.
you can't fold 2 7s here. The pot odds are too great, but you don't really want to put more money in, do you? But he does.
Wow.
And he gets Cats Off out of there.
Choice is,
It's up to you.
choice is always.
And Carl is
always good
going to
with me.
love
Choice.
this.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Only one opponent.
Yeah.
Big pot here.
I have a straight.
And the 8 comes on the river to give Steve a backdoor straight.
7.
And they will chop this pot with 6-5 holding up on the second board.
Chop it up.
You were trying to represent that you had his hand.
Good answer. Yeah.
He said, yeah, he said 3 sevens on the flop, and I was
And
like,
you're like,
well,
all right.
then it's a misdeal.
Then you'd be like, yeah, one will be good.
yeah, just one.
Good evening, Crazy Eye Fishing. We are live here from the Venetian Poker Room.
Flash?
Tristan
that?
Wade and
Flash?
Remco
No, I got it
Rinkema
straight on the other board.
in the booth.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I had a 4.
I got duties the next 2 days as well with Donnie Peters calling the action in the PGT PLO main event. Tristan Wade headlining tomorrow's day 2 proceedings.
I don't know if you can call me headlining when I'm the second shortest stack.
We're doing one round of
Remco.
fun.
How many blinds do you have?
I have 8 big
We're doing
blinds.
run
That's
of
a lot.
straddle.
Okay,
It's
cool.
PLO, no antes.
No, I'm good. I'll spin it up.
you're-
I'll spin it up. But
you're
talk to me
cruising.
Monday when I'm on the stream as a chip leader headlining the final table. Okay?
For those who want to see who else is in contention, check out PGT.com live reporting. Max Coleman bagged the chip lead last night. John Reardon,
Wasted 1200.
Giuseppe Pantaleo.
How much did they bag?
675.
Oh, okay. I bagged 41,000.
There we go. Time for the spin up. Anthony Zeno in there as well for day 2. Bryce Yaki, Kai Wynn, Alan Lee. And then today on day 1B, which is currently ongoing, as we have multi-way action to the flop here, we have Dylan Lindy, Dr. Costa, Bruno Firth, Chino Ream among the big stacks. Still 40 players playing right now, 127 entrants today.
Okay, that's how many we had yesterday. So hopefully we see that number
it's
go a little bit higher.
beautiful number.
I think there's still another
maybe
30, 40 minutes or so.
Are we still registering? Or
Hold on, let me look. I got a clock up here, right here. No, that is it. Registration closed. We had the same amount of entries yesterday and today. Okay, that's cool.
So payouts as follows: 150K up top for the winner. It's not too shabby. Tristan Wade guaranteed 6,800.
Oh, and they were giving me shit for trying to min cash this tournament. Oh, come on, let's go. 7K in the pocket. Let's go. Remco, I had to call all in on the bubble.
I saw that.
I had to call all in. Yeah.
You had some choice words in the moment.
You should. It was predatory how people were eyeing my stack and wondering what I was thinking. I was, you know, I had 5 bigs. There was another guy with 7 bigs. A guy to my left with 8 bigs. And yeah, I had to tell these people because I told them initially. I said, "Look, guys, stop looking at me. I'm folding every hand. I'm not even looking at my hand. I'm folding to the money." And then when I called it off on the bubble, I said, "Yeah, I lied to you guys."
I mean, you could have told them, you know, you have a mouth to feed at home. You need the money.
Nobody cares, Remco. Nobody cares. It's a dog-eat-dog world, you know.
Ruthless.
It is.
At least you don't have to worry about pay jumps, Tristan. Because if you get 13th, or sorry, if you get 14th, it's 8,000.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just playing for the win.
Right.
That's it.
6 a.m.
I kind of like that. Super flat payouts, and then boom, play for the real money at the final table. Still action ongoing here. King completes the board. Still 3 players.
Okin with the best of it. Gonna win this.
Steakhouse.
Crazy Eye says, shout out to all the production staff and people behind the scenes making these streams possible for us. Yes, thank you, please. We got an unbelievable team here at the Venetian PokerGo.
And a 4 or a 5 is a cut. I mean, some of the worst kickers.
I don't like very much.
Let's have another look at the numbers. And man, these numbers have been going up and down and all around. Gaston, the big winner, Royski at the bottom. But hey, lots of play left still. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 100K pop between Royski and Gaston, for example.
Call.
Raise.
Raise to 1,000. Call.
And Royski finds ace king. Cats off with king queen. Natalie in search of a set.
4 pair. Check. Check.
Cats off keeping his run good going. And Royski, ace of diamonds, but he does check back.
6 of hearts on the turn.
2,000.
Hats off now, just taking control.
I like this bet. You don't have a diamond. You still have a gut shot to the straight. So we got 2 people out. Now we're heads up, out of position.
6 pairs on the river. Katsov wasting no time betting 4,000.
Now this is where we see bluffs become a thing when you hold the ace of diamonds. You also block all the strongest kind of hands Katsov gonna have, like queen, king, ace, queen, straights with the king.
Raised to 20,000.
Wow, and Royski raising to 20,000 after the diamond came home. This is a big, big bluff. He has the ace of diamonds, important card.
Katsov grimaced immediately, but these guys have a lot of history, and Katsov with a good bluff catcher. But these are toss-up spots, obviously. Now, we could maybe remove pocket 9s, pocket 10s from Royski's range, so maybe he doesn't have 10s full. We could probably remove Jack 8 and King Jack because those just bet the flop. So he's basically, you know, you got to ask yourself, would Royski always bet the flop with a flush draw? Probably not. But if he had like Ace Jack of diamonds, yes. Ace King of diamonds, yes. Ace Queen of diamonds, that's, you know, you don't have to. So that's some of the thoughts I would have trying to navigate this spot. But again, pot odds, right? 16K to win 48K, 1/3 of the time. You got to be right.
Katsov really deep in the tank here. And he makes the call. Royski gets caught bluffing, and Katsov cannot be stopped tonight.
Nice. Very nice.
Woo! This guy is hot.
In fuego.
Oh my God, sitting down with 10K and just spinning it up like that.
Nice bet. That was 50-50.
Nice call.
Yeah, well played, even if.
Wow. Give me 50. Give me 50. What do you want me to take from Justin?
Okay. Take from me?
Peaks, I know what to do. I don't care.
I lost 100 yesterday.
Money ain't flowing the same way it does for normal people. 100 to me is a singular bill that fits into my wallet. I don't need a duffel to carry that around. It's amazing to get an inside look into the world of high-stakes cash here on Okin's Cash Game. Thank you all for tuning in. Please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this kind of game.
Gaston maybe had enough himself. He said, you know, I'm used to being the aggressor in these games. He's limp 3-betting the ace-8 off. And look, it gets king-queen suited to fold. It gets 2 4s to fold. Go on, Gaston. Appreciate everyone in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. You know, Mr. Donnie Peters, he's got his, what is it, location, beverage.
Nice hand, 80. Nice.
Yeah.
Weather.
Weather, oh yeah, LBW. LBW. Everyone, give us a location, your beverage tonight, and what the weather's looking like.
Well played, well played.
Or just give us some random factoids about you.
No, that well played if you could.
Yeah, it didn't work, but it was good. It's a good move.
The weather is a pretty hot topic, if you can put it that way. I saw that In Flagstaff, Arizona, not far from here, the all-time high record for March was 73 degrees. It was like 92 today. No, sorry,
Insane.
like or 85. I think it was 11 degrees higher
11
than the
degrees,
record.
yeah.
Like that's insane. We're all doomed, Tristan. We're doomed.
We got some Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas. Vodka and water, holding the vodka. It's a good one. Tampa, the UK, appreciate you.
Double straddle.
Watching from Pyongyang. Is that Thailand, if I'm saying that correctly?
Pyongyang?
Pyongyang. See, thank God for Remco. Brazil, tea, hot rain. Okay.
Pyongyang is the capital of North Korea, so that person is trolling from his mom's basement.
Call.
Lots of trolls on the internet, but we love them. Another Tampa in there. Shout out my Florida people. Of course we want to hear a joke. Please tell us a joke. Poker joke? Yeah.
Can you turn off? Can you turn
Watching
off my
from
mic?
Mars. First human on Mars. Danilo Franco, thank you for representing humanity up there.
Check. 1200.
Okay, we got a little action. We might see a standoff between Katsoff and Gaston.
Call. 3 pair. Okay.
2 pair for Gaston, 2 pair for Carl, a pair and a straight draw now for Katsoff. Gaston with the only club.
3000. Call. 2 pair.
And Carl just makes a great fold. 2 pair, doesn't even think about it with 6s and deuces.
Fourth club now. Gaston with a flush.
Check, check.
Yeah.
Gaston will win this one.
Not him.
Thank you.
Vegas, baby. JP, of course. Hot as hell with an iced tea.
Am I the straddle then?
Yes.
Right? And
No, you can double straddle, but
oh, okay.
it's 1, 1, 2.
Oh, right. Okay.
You want to double?
Yeah.
Double straddle.
Look, you're fine, brother.
What do you call cows playing poker on the roof, Remco?
He's fine.
Excuse me?
What do you call
what do you
cows
want to
Miss Hilo.
playing
or-
poker
or-
on the
or-
roof?
No miss deals.
Just kill it.
No miss
Okay.
deals.
Okay.
All right. There's a.
You're the anti.
I'm Andy.
I have no idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, for sure.
I don't see the card.
Yeah,
Let's
see,
think
look
about
here.
it. A roof
I got it.
and cows
Raise to 13.
I thought you were going.
and poker.
Well, yeah, that's what you just said.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
High stakes.
Oh my god.
There we go. Thank you,
Womp womp.
YB Doug.
I think YB Doug is the dad. Dad level jokes. Tristan and I have to soon learn some dad jokes.
I told my girl today, I said a good little one-liner in the car today, and she goes, oh, you know, whatever. And I said, look, I had
25
jokes before I became a dad, so you
25
can't just say these are dad jokes.
Roy's adding
So,
25,000.
you know, take that for what it's worth, Remco.
Maybe you were just already making dad jokes before becoming
Yeah,
a
maybe
dad.
maybe I've just been corny my whole life. It's possible, very. I'm one of those stupid kind of jokesters. I say a lot of
Sorry, I'm
stupid
the big
stuff.
I'm the.
You're right, I don't have a girl. She's just an imaginary person. We got Minneapolis in the building. Germany, what's up, you two? Federal Mayhem liked your joke, Doug. Okay, Okin and Katsoff going at it. Justin Smith here with the ace-8 suited on the button. Maybe we see a flat, maybe we see a 4-bet. May we see a fold?
Yeah, definitely all options on the table here.
Re-raise to 6,200.
And we're going to go with 6,200.
Later behind.
Not again. There they are.
Yeah, near the other thing.
Lucky card.
Have a good one, man. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Tommy's back, here to talk about our May cash game promotion, the $200 high hand giveaway. Join us every day in May from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. daily as we award a $200 cash prize every 30-minute qualifying period to the high hand in the room. That's right, $200 every 30 minutes from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. daily. Join us all month long in May for our high hand cash game giveaway promotion. We can't wait to see you soon.
I don't know.
Roy is supposed to be big blind.
Yeah.
Nathan, you're the big blind.
Take
Yeah,
the
this
big blind,
one's good.
Yep, yep. Nathan's gonna be taking it. Raise 400. Call 4.
Script is basically done.
Call 4. Call 4.
Just casting right now, and we have some very hot leads on very good casts.
Bump up.
So,
Excellent. I
Pretty
that's
much.
Casting. is
Bump
pretty good.
up.
oh yeah, it's been a lot of excitement the past few days.
Oh, good.
Some shakeups.
Check. Check.
All right, multi-way action.
1,000.
Deuce 3, 5. Cats off open-ended, so he'll play that like top set probably.
Heads up.
He hasn't been that crazy. But bink, right there it is.
So, you know, you have like a lot of different things going at the same time.
Check, check. Now
Different projects and stuff.
trying to get some value.
Got a TV show coming out,
4,000.
Oh, yeah.
or it's filming anyways this summer for sure.
What,
And you know, Jumanji, the next Jumanji just kind of finished filming too, so. it's lots of
4,000 is
things
the bet.
happening.
nice. What's the TV show?
Okin
What's,
thinking about it.
What genre?
I haven't announced it, but think Queen's Gambit,
Oh, okay.
but for gambling.
that
And that was for time.
sold. I'm watching that.
Yeah,
Brian, you got the time.
these things take a long time too. I've been working on that for 6 years.
Yeah. That's exciting though. You're filming. You said you're filming now.
This summer. So
This
I
summer.
like that show, the Queen's Gambit.
yeah,
It's like
so
the-
good.
amazing.
That was a good
It was
show.
Amazing
good.
show.
I
Yeah.
don't really
great.
watch anything on Netflix other than like,
Yeah.
Well, they had Prison Break on for a little bit. I rewatched the whole thing.
Yeah?
For I think in like the end of January they took it off. I literally had like a 2-week. I must have watched like 10 episodes.
I
of
watched
it.
a bunch of that back, back when
Yeah,
it was first out, but I don't.
that's such a good show.
Yeah.
Starting to squid now. Now it's back.
Oh yeah, that's just
Thank you.
We do next hand, I guess.
Next hand, yeah. Next hand.
Right?
Yeah, next hand.
All one.
Sure.
Raise it. 800.
Kind of seems awful that it takes so long. Like
Yeah.
my enthusiasm for a project I'm working on or whatever is super high for a while, but it cannot sustain years and years of
Oh.
delays. And by that point, I'm on to something else. Like
No,
I can't.
you have to sustain.
I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, you have to.
Raise.
Anyway.
And then like the dumbest thing can mean it doesn't happen or it
Oh
flops
yeah.
or whatever. Just something stupid.
Oh,
not because it's a bad idea or a bad whatever, but just timing or whatever.
Yeah, no, I had probably, I've had it happen a million times, like projects fall through and it's just like, they look like they're happening. And
Yeah.
I had the closest one ever about 6 months ago. And it wasn't anything
I
like, super
predicted
big,
this
but it was-
Gaston
it was a
cats
good one.
off confrontation.
It's going to be a
Gaston getting after it here.
DMX documentary.
He's sick of waiting, watching,
I think you told me
folding.
about that.
Did I?
Yeah. I forget when we talked about that, but yeah, I knew you.
That's interesting.
Jack 4 deuce. Gaston
Yeah.
takes the lead as we listen in on a bit of
Yeah, things
Justin
just fall
Smith
through and you
Hollywood
just got to
talk.
keep adjusting, you know.
Yeah.
Good Good metaphor for life, though. The world's changing so much
Right.
nowadays. You just have to like keep pivoting.
Yeah,
You gotta learn the new AI stuff.
Patience and the ability to change direction.
And see the big picture, because otherwise you'll lose enthusiasm, like you said.
Yeah, I think that's hard to do.
Katsov makes the call, 20K in the middle. Gaston probably going to look for some more.
Yeah, maybe. King Queen gets there. Maybe your opponent could have a better jack every now and then. But no, you're right, Remco. 10K.
10,000.
This is probably like the worst hand we would ever consider betting for value.
Just like doing a lot of like music-driven movies as well. Very passionate about those.
Any stuff you can talk about there?
Yeah, I mean, again, then that was part of the reason why I was doing the DMX documentary. But have like an Afrobeats like style movie.
Katsov
That's about to get
put
ready
together
to do casting.
the chips
There's a reggaeton
required to make the
based
call.
movie.
And he makes the call. Gaston gets a lot of value here from the Jack 8.
Nice flop, buddy. Needed that case 8 to come out.
I like. Okay.
Squid? Weirdest sound?
Squid.
Justin, do you produce or do you manage?
Produce.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, mostly. I write a little bit.
Oh,
But yeah,
cool.
produce mostly.
Do you do like mainly on the computer or analog, or do you play anything?
What's that?
Like any.
Oh, music.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, music. I have a record label.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I play a couple
10 total?
instruments, but not very good.
Yeah, I'm just
Not
saying.
not professionally.
I like synths.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
analog
Oh
synths.
no, those are great.
Yeah.
Those are great. Yeah.
Have you ever worked with like Mike Dean?
I know him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You-
I love
you-
his music.
Do you know him?
I've like met him, but he probably doesn't remember me. But I love watching his like live stream synth sessions.
His live stream synth stuff during the pandemic was like my nightly routine. I would like eat dinner and watch him online.
Yeah, I went to one of his shows at the Echo.
Yeah.
It sold
Oh,
out.
I know which one you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
So epic. And then I saw
Oh,
him
yeah.
open for Just Self-Esteem like years ago at
Oh, wow.
by UCLA, and like no one really like knew. They knew who Mike Dean was, but like everyone went for like all the college kids went for Just Self-Esteem.
I hate to interrupt the
But that
table
was, like,
talk here, which
I feel like that
I
was-
enjoy
I've seen a
listening
lot of
to,
shows,
but
that was, like, the
Royski is
best.
about to unleash on Okin
Wow.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pocket Kings.
Self-Esteem is like one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's been mostly like working with like the weekend, so he's like opening for the weekend now, pretty
Yeah.
much on all his shows. Which
I
is
want him. Has
crazy.
he done his own tour yet?
In position, you can play some
So,
flat
he does,
calls
like,
to trap.
those,
I don't know
like,
if you
echo
love that
shows,
idea as
like
much
that.
when there's another person entering the pot as Katsov snaps it off
Yeah,
too.
It's amazing.
But three ways with
Yeah, I
kings
feel like I was like
for
when
Royski.
he opened for Just Self-Esteem. I felt like I was at a Kanye show
Comes
without
3,
Kanye.
4, 6 rainbow, and
Well,
somehow
tones and
Katsov with some
in his synth,
aspirations
it's like,
after seeing
oh,
these 3
Kanye
cards
stuff.
roll off the
He was
deck.
obviously
Yeah,
very
this is
sensual,
maybe
so.
to my point why you don't want to slow play aces or kings with a third player in the pot. Because now you got to split this equity with Katsov, and the money might just get in here.
10,000.
These hands could be used as semi-bluffs to deny equity from overcards. Get
I was
Okin
gonna have
out.
Mike score one of my movies. It didn't end up happening, at least yet, but he was signed on to score it and do the soundtrack. So
Do you know Rick Rubin?
I don't know him.
You'd much rather have
Never.
at least one club out
like
there,
he has
but
a
when you
podcast,
get this far with 7-4,
I see clips
we
all
do
the
put
time.
it in.
I love his podcast.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like really
There we
cool.
go, 32,000 in the middle. Royski with
What do
the
you got,
call.
lady? I have kings.
81,000 in the middle. And can Royski hold up now? He's had a rough go at it. And a 5 comes right away. Straight comes home for Katsov. And he's got a chance to win both. Oh! The
Nope.
6 comes. Oh, it's
That's
not
not
there.
yet.
Oh my god, I got too excited. At least they chop it.
But it's actually a very good card for Brian.
I thought he hit the straight twice and I misread the board. Oh my god.
Wow, you just called.
I just called.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the one thing about maybe not going all in the game where they run it twice is you can kind of conserve or deny equity by not getting it in, but
Oh my god.
he was the underdog, so running it twice is in his favor.
But it's crazy too because if he just flats and drills the straight, he's
Squid
getting
does
all of
an
it.
18.
Yeah, Royski will check, he'll jam, and will Royski ever fold? Probably not.
Wow.
Nice hand, AD.
Thank you.
And Royski just can't get anything going his way.
Tristan Wade was on his feet during that showdown.
There was if Nathy won that twice, oh my God, we were about to see Royski blow up. He's been very, for being down 80K today,
Oh, yeah.
There, I think.
he's very mild.
Shape of my head in this.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of like resigned,
That would have been
you know? He's
crazy.
he's taking
I
it
thought you were gonna
all
scoop after you
because
went.
he
I
knows
kind of thought once he won the
there's
first
nothing
one,
he
I
can do
really
about
thought
it.
he was gonna-
Even when the
True.
turn.
Even after the 6, yeah, the
I
6
thought-
was.
I thought, oh.
I thought
comes the four.
Four, here comes the
I really
four.
thought he's gonna scoop.
Cats off in there with 8-3 off now. Natalie ideas with the 3-4 suited. She comes along.
Call.
Wow.
Oh, look at this.
Today.
5-way for 1K a pop. Squid Game is on. Nine, 5 deuce, 2 hearts. Natalie.
How does she
with
know?
Open-ended and the flush draw.
You know, there's times where you look down at a hand and your intuition is just like, ooh, this seems nice. And I think that moment just hit for Natalie because she paused, reflected, called, and then flops a straight and flush draw.
Well, she's going to do her own bidding on this
Every
one.
time I can play on stream, I can't describe how much I hate this table.
Gaston comes along
table
with
itself,
just
so-
10-5.
Heads up.
That size and like, if you're in this seat, it's like.
Yeah.
4 dimes on the turn. Natalie
I
now
never sat over there.
with a pair as well.
Very far from the card.
never
Yeah,
sat
it
over
is.
there.
It's like surprisingly far.
Very far, very far. And my vision is good.
But then again, I actually have sat where she's sitting. So
You almost like you feel you play like we play 2 different games. I play 1 game and you guys play.
And Natalie
That's
continues
how
to
it
fire.
always is anyways.
This has to look strong in the eyes of Gaston.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what Natalie's bet is intended to do. Get out a weak holding. Well played.
Big hand.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah,
A
just
little
turn,
hand, but
little bit
a lot
everything.
of hand
Wow.
for a little hand.
For real.
For sure.
Double straddle on for 400.
You heard the dealer, double straddle for 400.
Race. 3,000. All 3.
No fear for cats off. I mean, maybe Royski's just a nemesis
That was a
of
shadow
his.
400, right?
It's a straddle 4, yes.
It's getting personal.
And Gaston, ace king.
What sizing would you like to see here?
I like a
15?
Yeah, I like a 4 or 5x here.
Raise.
Fold.
He just kind of puts it in, I
Get
think,
it, Benny. Nice team.
which I think is reasonable too.
75,000.
Nice straddle. It's always nice.
Big hand like fucking okay.
Oh, good. We can't catch something like that, can we? I can't even get one of those. Let alone both of them.
Child 2. Go ahead, Roy.
Sorry.
Call 2. Call 2. Call 2. Call 2. Call 2, and the option is green. 6 of you.
Jack A deuce,
Check,
two
check,
spades. Again, we're multi-way.
Check.
Small pot this time.
Check. That's it. 1,000.
$1K bet. Cats off makes the call. Doesn't take much for him to get involved.
Big hand. You come to fight.
Yes.
9 of hearts on the turn.
Really big hand.
Actually gets checked.
Really
3
big
of hearts
hand.
completes the board.
Really. Very good hand. Let's see.
No, my hand.
Ah.
Very good.
4,000.
You got it.
And Okin with the call quickly, and he's correct.
He called 6.
No more folding for
Which
Okin.
one are you talking about?
The kings. When Brian raised.
Brian made it 6. I called.
Yeah, but he called. Who was in
called.
that?
We got David from Sydney. Coffee partly cloudy with occasional showers.
Gaston up $80,000 on the night. Royski on the opposite end of that spectrum, and everyone else somewhere in between. It's been a good session for Natalie as well. She's picked her spots and she's got it done. Let's see what the next couple of orbits bring here on Venetian Poker Live. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for hanging out. Tomorrow and Monday, 2 days of PLO action. The PGT PLO Series main event underway right now on day 1B. We'll have probably about 40 players returning for day 2, playing down to the final 6.
Yes. Let's go. Let's go,
Exactly.
baby.
Tristan Wade will be in the mix.
Come on.
Call 2, 3 players. Check. Check. That's it. 2,000.
I call.
Call 2.
Steve and Carl both working with a straight draw here, although Steve has a pair to go with his. So now we are seeing Carl free roll. Both make a straight. Carl needs a queen.
Call in and the call.
2.
Twice.
All in a call twice.
Probably have the same.
Quick bit of business here.
This is a free roll.
You got a queen draw.
Ace of clubs doesn't bring salvation, and neither does the 8, so they will
Yeah,
chop
nice.
it up.
Nope.
You have trip 8 too, though.
Yeah.
Nice hand.
You too.
Flush.
Let's go. Are we still doubling squids?
Yep.
Yeah. Unless you can half that one for us.
Yeah,
We can take half.
Wait. That sounds like a good deal.
Yeah.
Dr. Costa says he did 24 bullets.
Who?
Straddled the 2.
24.
Did you hear
No,
that?
20. Sorry, how much is it?
Wow.
Something like stupid number. I
It's,
don't know.
it's not. No way. It's 24. It was 8 yesterday.
Oh, 8, sorry. 8. I don't know why I said 24. Oh, 24 total.
Who did?
Yeah,
24 total
yeah.
thousand
24,000 if you
yesterday.
put into it. Yeah. He did 8 bullets.
Well, he's a chip leader today, so he paid for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are bullets and what?
In 3,300, the PLO.
Oh, okay.
What?
I played with him once a long time ago.
How much?
Years ago.
1,800.
Yeah, he plays.
Call 18.
He was like, so he does like everything. He's like a surgeon, right?
Everything, yeah. Yeah.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
I can never. It's crazy. You gotta be a different kind of person to.
Justin Smith makes it
To get it, you're saying? To get
1,800 with
to, like,
7-6 suited,
be
and
able to
he
deal
gets
with-
Oh,
three
for
callers.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I would just be afraid of like messing people up.
4 players.
I wanna, like,
10-9-5.
I'm sure you
2
totally
spades. Royski with the ace of spades.
Check.
An 8 would be a disaster for boosted J, as Gaston would make the nuts. but we don't have to worry about that as much anymore.
Check. Check.
Action check to the river. 9 of clubs completes the board, and
Who's
Cats
that
Off
hit?
makes trips.
Cats off?
Oh my god.
Check. That's 5,000.
And comes out with a big bet. And if you're Gaston, I mean, what do you do here? But you kind of hate this.
Call 5.
Makes the call and pays him off, and Cats Off drags another one worth 17,000.
Hot like the sun.
Everyone recognizing
You
that.
only play cards with deuces in them.
It's like
The
a
best, right?
hot knife through butter.
That's how I ended up with the nickname Dr. Premium. I kept showing hands
With a
with
deuce?
a deuce in them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Makes more sense now.
Yeah. There's PLO. The other 3 cards could be good, you know?
Oh, right. Ace, ace, deuce, whatever.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, that's what they all were.
Yes, I'm sure.
Yes.
All right, I just want to win a squid.
Seems
Everybody,
reasonable.
everybody just, if I raise
Seems
this hand,
reasonable.
everybody just fold.
Alright.
Yeah.
I don't even want. I'll give you your money back even.
Around the
You're both gonna take it on. Raise it. 400. Let's call 4. Call 4. Call 4.
Natalie with 7s raises it up and gets almost the entire table to play ball.
Going up. 3,400 now.
Royski's got a hand. Do we just see another all-in jam here?
34,000. It's a lot of money.
Raise.
So we see an
7,000.
inducing 4-bet here. And Natalie laying in the weeds with 2 7s, thinking this over. She folds.
I'm not winning this squid.
It's okay. Poker Theory 101 here. If you 4-bet this small, there is literally not a single hand Gaston is supposed to fold playing in position. So that's the idea. Like, if you're going to make this small of a 4-bet, it better be like a more polarizing, easy to play hand post flop, because we see now 2 9s with an overcard. You know, Gaston working with the ace of spades. This is very tricky territory for Royski to navigate at this point. 27K back, 16K in the middle, out of position.
$15K now in the middle. Gaston with a bunch of backdoor options.
Yes.
And look at this. Royski looking strong and getting it done.
And Gaston might have just folded there saying, you know
Nice
what,
hand,
Royski doesn't have that
Thank
much
you.
money. I don't really know if I can call here and try to draw to a spade or extra equity and get checked to on the turn. But nice hand for Royski.
Funny enough, the only person I was worried about his hand is Natalie that raised 400, that haven't played the hand for
Yeah.
7 hours. That's the only person.
That's why you made such a small raise. You can get away from it.
Call.
I was like, if Natalie's having a
Yeah, then you just fold.
Okay, so there's a little insight into the small 4-bet. Scared of Natalie.
900.
Call.
Royski, if I jam you would fold?
In a heartbeat.
Almost there.
Only for you. Any
Queen
other
deuce
person
deuce.
here gonna take it?
Two
If
spades.
Gaston jam, I snap call.
Hey.
Snap call. Snap call. If you do.
Flip.
Yeah, I'm sure. Natalie probably have ace queen.
No,
Not
it's
even
queen.
close.
I don't know, raise, you didn't play a hand. You should give her the Dyson soon.
Go all in with nines.
Huh?
With nines, go all in.
I don't
All.
I
go
go
all in?
style.
No, if you
If
go,
I go all in, you call with nines.
It's the right
go all
play.
in.
Fucking crazy.
Auto.
No, if I have a good hand, I go.
This is
all in.
just a call.
Not the blind raise.
If you have ace
So that's
queen,
just a
you know
raise, like you know.
You
just,
see
know.
me anytime call
If you have ace-
with.
All right, we got a blind call and a blind
You
raise.
know, go.
So yeah, you have an option.
Yeah, I already have an option.
Yeah, that's
And I
right.
only put 100. It's amazing. It's as good as it could get.
Don't tell anyone.
Maybe you should give her the Dyson.
I was doing that.
Right.
Used to.
Maybe you should
Really?
give her the Dyson. Yeah,
That's your job.
introduction for the Dyson. Just remember on the very first stream here, in this very first stream, I gave Rips the Dyson.
No
That's
option.
it. There it is.
You got screwed.
R.I.P. Rips.
I was about to say RIP.
5 players, 5 of you.
I was about to say it.
6.
600.
Nine, 5 deuce, 2 hearts. Justin with
24.
hearts raises it up to 24.
Katsov really does have a deuce in his hand, like, very regularly. And that deuce is marching forward. And now, we do talk about pot odds here. You know, I like Steve's fold. A 3, sure, it gives you a
What did you
straight,
hit,
but it
Natalie?
doesn't give you the nuts. And
What
with
did
a
you hit?
flush draw there, you don't really have
Less
clean
than
outs.
nines.
So I like that fold
Okay, so I had
by,
the best hand.
by Dr.
Really
Premium.
To your heads up.
King of hearts on the turn gives Justin the promised hand. But look at this. Katsov now with 2
Yeah,
pair.
maybe the famous
Tristan
eight.
Wade's standing up again.
Remco, this is the hand. This is the card Booster J dreaming about. 2 pair for Katsov, flush for Justin. And Justin's playing 60K total. Katsov, 40K?
I know you didn't want to put the money drawing dead. You already did that. You did that once
I
yesterday.
wasn't calling. I was jamming, or that's it. I guess I made the right fold.
So I don't think
No,
Katsov
you
has
wouldn't
40. Katsov has more like 30 and change.
Ah, but she didn't want to put the money drawing dead. You know, she already did that yesterday. She doesn't want to
Quick
do
call, and the 4 of diamonds
it.
completes the
Back to
board.
back today. Yesterday she put the money drawing dead.
Let's see sizing. I thought Booster J would have sized up a little bit on the turn, but
Don't
we saw
blame
him
me.
go
It's Sweden, you have
small.
top pair, top kicker.
Now
Yeah.
what's he going to do?
I'd say 95% of the time you'll have the best hand.
What did I make it? I made it like 4K.
25K
right?
chip
Yeah.
being grabbed.
64.
I did not think deuces. I was like, I even
16,400 if you bet.
it didn't even cross my mind. Yeah.
16-4 from Booster J, looking to extract
We
some
don't like
more.
the fold pair.
Now, we haven't seen Katsov in these kind of spots where he's got a really big hand,
Brian would make the nuts on that hand on the river.
but he calls.
If somehow you take a free card, like I check, you check, he check, he fucked me. He make the nuts. He had ace 10.
And look at this. Katsov makes the call. Big one for Justin Smith.
16,400.
Yeah.
What's the rest of the buttons ready?
Ryan, you said your cousin visiting from New York?
Pleasure.
Alexander.
He's in London.
All right, a little look here at some of the upcoming streams. You got PLO, 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 and then even more PLO. Tomorrow, day 2 of the main event. Final table on Monday. And then 3 days of the 10K championship event on the 27th, 28th, 29th. Right here from the Venetian Poker live streaming studio.
Her stepdaughter and someone else.
The blind raise worked out.
Oh yeah, it did.
How about
Yeah,
it? I
small.
flopped 9.
Thank you. Robux, are you paying the squid again?
I went with it.
It looks like it. Can't win a hand, I guess. I chopped one, but we weren't allowed to get half a squid each.
Go back to premium, Dr. Premium.
Yeah.
So last hand maybe of squid.
Raise 2,000.
You know, you have a 5. You have a bonus at 5, Nady. 5 speed, you have a bonus. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, really?
No,
Okay, I didn't
I'm
know.
kidding. I'm kidding. You don't. You don't.
Call. 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 Call.
All I hear is call.
Heads up.
Call, call, call.
That's all you do. Last squid button. Dr. Premium needs one.
Check. 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 Check.
And I think Carl also needs one.
Check. Check. Check.
Cats off turns the best hand.
It's funny how in these multi-way pots, 12K in the middle, this is serious. It's a serious pot. Everyone is checking. No one wants to get caught bluffing. Ace on the river, and cats off with Jack 10 just has the best of it.
Check. Check.
Sevens.
Check.
Bonus at 5, right?
Wow. Nice, Nady.
Nice.
It's been a minute since somebody.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was it for squid.
Cats off
All premium hands.
making his presence felt, and now getting a button has so much more value because there will be multiple people without one.
So 600 per button. There you go.
And that wrapped it up. So
Nice.
Nice job.
Okay, well, thank you.
little sweet little bonus money there.
No, I should.
I buy the button. I pay
Oh,
600.
Okay.
I straddle.
What did they get?
I straddle.
Ace Jack.
We give the buttons back.
One.
Yes.
You want to keep it later?
I mean, I like having all 5. I just,
I get
just making sure.
Oh. Sorry, I don't know why I missed that.
And
Thank you.
Welcome.
hand flop. Hand flop. Last one.
I used that one earlier, Jelly Bean.
Finish button.
Hats off to
Done.
cats off. Yes.
Now 500.
If anyone could come up with some
590
other
on Justin. Justin, you did 500.
witty puns, please.
Oh, I put it. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Didn't say.
Ace King suited.
Gaston, that was a straddle or
Straddle.
raise?
He straddled and I raised.
You raised.
Straddle, straddle.
Straddle, straddle.
What are some other cats off puns, Remco? You got any?
Wow.
And a call.
15?
Not right now, but it'll come to me in the moment. Trust
Okay.
me.
Okay. Yeah, you are a moment kind of guy. You're a
I-
reaction kind of guy.
I
Like,
need the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, on.
We have a lot of action right here. Look at this.
How much?
42, I think.
Carl down to 4,300, and instead of reloading, he's gonna try and spin it up,
42.
channeling his inner Tristan Wade.
On for 42.
Hey, it works. Let's go, Carl. Little do we know we got Gaston in the straddle here with a premium 8s. Royski lurking in the back. The big slick suited.
42, you said?
Yep. 42.
I mean, this could get really wild.
Raise.
Raise.
But
16.
Royski is, of course, going to charge a little premium here.
And then all in quick. Quick all in.
Wow. Oh, my God. 18K in the main,
22.
but 75,000 in the side pot. Oh,
If
my
I
God.
2 times.
Oh my God, what a flop.
10-9-4 with hearts. 9 pairs. Wow. Too many outs?
Too many outs, Remco.
Oh. Gaston.
Royski can't believe it.
Wow.
It's always 8.
That's always the one.
Ace
right?
hold up after that run out, and Royski is shaking his head.
Oh,
Desperation
and the
now.
8 on the flop and more hearts.
That would have been sick.
Heart needed now for Royski. Queen comes home. Is there a heart out there? It is not. And Gaston wins both.
Wow.
Wow, flush on both. That's so crazy.
It's all going to the guy with the 8.
Ay, 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 ay. Gaston, 143,000 in front of him now.
This is
And
why people go all in with 8s.
There's nothing Royski can do. Like, Tristan explains to the people, every single pot he's played tonight, it played itself.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Gaston up basically what Royski is down. And this has been an unbelievable session of poker. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the crazy action, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Find us on the Venetian Poker Live channel as well. It's been a game.
The one thing I will say about Royski's session, and I do feel for him, because it's been rough. But
Guys keep getting premium.
how did he start his session?
I got 8.
He hero called Gaston with
True.
the 8-6 of diamonds
True.
on the Queen 10, Deuce 6, two spade, 2 club
I had
board.
9s that one time.
That could have been
Yeah,
a
that's pretty big.
windfall for the
I had
rest
3s. I was almost like,
of the
this might be the
unluckiness.
spot.
You know, if he just doesn't double Gaston up there, the butterfly effect is real. CD asks, if commentators played in this game, do you guys think you'd be positive or negative? What's Remco think about himself?
Wait.
If you played in this game, would you be positive or negative? I'm assuming
Oh,
that means
well,
win rate.
Now-
Remco would be a great addition to the game. He's a very positive kind of guy.
No, I was just going through the thought process of trying to calculate the amount of money I would need to have liquid and that my wife would not get upset over if she were watching the stream, that I'd be comfortable flinging in there. And that number is so big that I cannot even picture myself playing this kind of game. Because I do think that this is the most fun type of game to play.
Yeah, it's
But
not-
I think it was
the amount of
I think I
stress
missed
it
that.
induces
Yeah.
is kind of incomprehensible for the layman.
That is very well said, my friend.
If I'm putting in Brian's money, I'm always
Tristan,
putting
you're
full
a
amount.
professional poker player for over 15 years. And even for someone like yourself, with your chops and all that you've accomplished, this will raise the blood pressure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very good at disconnecting the dollars from the play. But yeah, if I was sitting there playing a 100K pot,
Oh, yeah.
that would be about 3 times bigger than the biggest pot I've played. So, yeah, I would probably feel it a little bit. But, you know, I might get over it. You know, I might get over it after a pot or two, and maybe those feelings just dissipate. But yeah, if then another 200K pot pops up, then I'm sure I might feel something again. So.
Would have been revenge, Justin.
For you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, CD. I think I would be positive in this game, but you know,
16K bet
I
was
haven't
good
ever
on the
played
river
in
there.
these stakes, so I can't
Just the
really
right
say
amount.
for sure.
Yeah, I thought I was going to pick a
I had
first.
kings up. I had kings up.
But I would
A
like
hard
my
to-
chances.
Wow, you made kings up. That's
It was hard to fold it, yeah.
It's crazy. Kings up.
But you know, this is the other thing you don't really see about this game is the variance. You know, Royski, has he really done anything wrong tonight?
Right.
You know, he's been on one side or the other. You know, he got a bluff that didn't get through for cats off. He's got some other stuff. So these games are very high variance. You know, some people, it just seems easy for them, some it doesn't. And that sometimes is just the luck of the draw, how the cards are swinging that night.
And the chips continue to fly here as Natalie's 3-bet. Wait.
Yeah, she 3-bet.
She 3-bet and
got 4-bet.
Okay, 4-bet.
Cats off open with just a raise to 300, so we have no squid. This is just a normal 100-100 hand.
3, 6, 7. Pocket tens cruising right now.
What? Okin's checking. Why are we checking this flop? And now he gets turned. You know, I know you 3-bet or whatever, 4-bet, but I don't think you should be checking your overpairs. Like, 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks. They need the most protection
you
on
got
these
me.
low
You got me
flops.
last night.
And now Okin's
I
getting
just thought about
punished
that.
for
Yeah, I
checking
didn't
the
even
flop
realize-
as
I didn't have
Natalie
that in my
turns
mind
top
yet.
pair.
We got one, yeah.
But there's
we
been,
flopped it, remember?
there's been quite a few, the clubs.
Yeah,
clubs.
yeah.
I had the 10-8, you had the jack 3.
And then he just folds. I mean,
Yeah, jack,
Yeah,
okay.
Man, clubs specifically, too.
Yeah.
I almost lost $1 million pot here with the clubs.
Really?
One time, yeah, a few months ago.
Three of hearts completes the
It
board.
was a crazy, crazy, crazy hand.
9K in the middle.
in the hand?
Natalie with the best
No,
of
I
it, but
folded.
Cat's off
Oh, we folded.
trying his luck here.
Folded, it went like bet, raise on the flop of the turn.
We've
for like
seen these awkward lines from Cat's off,
25,000,
but
and we
Natalie
had
does
like
have a good
500,000.
bluff catcher.
Oh, wow.
So she
folded. I ended up
contemplating.
Folding. Maybe it's for like, it's like 100,000.
Yeah.
Someone raised like
Makes the
100,000,
call.
so I
Nice
folded.
win here
Had
for
like
Natalie, and Cat's off
5,
is
7 of clubs or something.
trending down.
Is it?
And,
Did you have a heart?
The other guy had
got a
like
lot of hearts.
King Jack
Okay.
club.
Yeah, you do have a
Would have
lot
made a
of hearts.
flush on the turn, and I would have lost $1 million.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen here a lot.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing with Cat's off. We got him playing. We haven't even noted this, Remco. 93% VPIP.
Oh
up
my
there.
God, yes.
Holy shnikes. That's like DR VPIP.
Oh my God, we might need to. Can we have the Venetian Poker Live VPIP Hall of Fame?
Yeah, they need to let us run a game where we pick who plays in it.
We need Wasserson in there, DR, John Isaac, Katzoff.
That's where I want a seat to that game, and I'll match their VPIP.
Tristan, your local Chase will not give you that much money.
You're right, they won't. I know some bookies and mafia guys out here that got money for me.
Hey Tristan, why is this all in 20s?
Gaston.
Why are these 20s covered in blood?
Whatever you want, buddy.
Got a barrel in the desert full of money.
It'd be dollars. I'm going to the Spearmint Rhino.
Good hint.
The girls are going to
Okay.
pool their money to give me a buy-in.
Tristan out there. No, girls, their VPIPs are so high. I can't lose. And the stat screen will just show like 90 plus for all of them, and then 11% Tristan Wade.
Tristan down 99,000 in single dollar bills.
Oh man, it's been a night. We're on the river. Meanwhile,
You got 8s again?
Gaston wins one.
Not.
But look at this, the VPIPs, right? Cat's off. He just went up to 94%. We got Carl at 64%, which is a little surprising for him because he's usually on the tighter side, but he's mixing it up tonight. Gaston at 52%. And then everyone else 40 or below. Royski at 48%, actually. But we see him stepping away from the table a little bit, trying to get his bearings, which I don't blame him. Down 121K tonight. Thank you, Izzy. Izzy said, Tristan will run so pure, we will start a GoFundMe. That's one way to do it. How angry is Royski right now? I'd say he's steaming.
Check. Check.
Okay, we got Justin with top pair. Nobody with much else except for Cat's off, of course. Bottom pair with the 10-5 off, and he's in there.
Call. Check. Check.
I'm 25 behind.
Royski's and another 25,000.
You don't have to say another 25,000 and rub it in. You just say he's adding 25,000, not, oh my God, guys, can you believe he's adding another 25,000?
1,200.
That's just mean, you know?
And Justin gets paid off here with top pair against bottom pair. Well played. A little milky bet. Dr. Premium laughing at Royski. Down 121,000.
Does he have to post or anything?
And Gaston up 121K. Amazing how that mirror is reflecting in our stat graph. We have Okin, Carl, and Royski as the 3 losers in the game currently.
$1,000.
Roy, you asked me why I didn't answer my phone? Like
No,
you're
like,
shocked
I said-
that
I
I
said
don't
it
have my
takes-
phone on? Good one.
Tens
How
for
much you pay,
Carl.
No, it is pretty surprising.
Looking to spin it up. It's had a rough session, down
I never pay
43,000.
attention to the game anyway, but
That is true.
once in a while I just don't
Uh-oh.
have the ringer on, so.
We raised 2,500.
Katzoff using this as a bluff. And, you know, Carl's going to have one of these hands that just probably
You made
wants
it
to just
1,000?
Yeah, he re-raised.
get it in pre.
Call.
Not a call.
Oh, damn it, Carl. Come on. Why you got to do me like that? Carl, stick it in with the 10s, buddy. You only got 15K back. You got outflopped by the queen jack.
Check.
You turn it off?
And Katzoff not hesitating. He's going to come out betting basically pot here. 7,000. And Carl lets it go, rightly so.
There's no squid or anything.
Yeah, I just really can't state enough how those middle pairs of like 9s, 10s, and jacks in a game like this, especially if you're a short stack,
He's just like, you know.
probably want to be, you know, pretty aggressive with them, especially if your
says
stack's
you're
getting
all
cut
lucky.
down by straddles or squid or a big,
Obviously, he just
big
can't win,
blind
so,
ante.
you know, go back home.
He says you're all lucky that he's not here to drag his nuts on y'all.
I know.
Raise that straddle.
We are lucky.
Straddle. Straddle.
Sounds unpleasant.
1,000. Call.
He's traveling a lot.
Is he in town or what? What is
He's
he?
traveling a
No.
lot tonight.
He's just
Going back and forth a lot.
He's just like,
Call.
He is.
you guys are lucky I'm not there.
In and out.
My eyes were deceiving me.
Call.
Bump up. Bump up. Bumps away.
Round and round we go.
Check.
Queen 3-5, 2 clubs.
Check.
Natalie flopping top pair. And Natalie's played a decisive style. She's up 35,000. No missteps to speak of.
14.
1,400 is the bet.
Call.
Steve with 8s is going to see at least one more.
Call.
Thank you.
Deuce of diamonds, giving more security for Natalie, who has to fade an ace or a 6, and Carl just drills the ace to make a wheel.
5,000.
Yeah, I was going to say I really wanted to see Natalie bet the turn, but it checked through too fast. But, you know, maybe she was just like, you know, I'm up against 2 of the tighter players in the game, so I'm just going to pot control a little bit. But I feel like the texture of that board would be better to just bet your hand.
I feel like you bluffed
you?
that one.
You did not.
I hit the river. I made my hand on the river.
Straddle, double straddle, triple straddle.
Nice hand.
800 to play.
Remco, what would you do if I told you I was a billionaire already?
I'd be wondering why you'd be taking the coconut chia oats home every night.
Here he comes.
Because they're that damn good, bro. Doesn't matter how much money you got, you can't make that at home yourself.
Whether that happened, it's legal.
Touche. All right, I'm muted. My mic is muted for the rest of the night, guys. I can't come back from that one.
Just making sure.
Dang, get me and Remco in a game together. He's got some sick needles, guys. Jeez. All right, Okin.
Oh,
with a mystery hand, maybe.
So glad I fucking got a new card.
Thank you for the extra 2,000. Keep misdealing him. Even with a better card, he couldn't even do nothing.
Nice.
Double straddle.
Let us know in the chat who you think the MVP of tonight's game is. Take that how you will. I think despite losing, Royski has driven a lot of the action, so he might deserve a few votes. Gaston has just been, you know, cruising whenever he did get into a big hand.
Don't ever deal me that.
Cats
those two
off.
cards.
Definitely rookie of the night.
Yeah, whatever it
What
was.
it, Queen 6 or something?
Whatever.
Check.
2,000.
Yeah, 2,000.
$2K from Steve here, and Gaston with a 6 paired makes the call.
Check. Check.
And you could have thought, you know, with that turn card, maybe Steve did want to start barreling with the ace of hearts. But instead, he knuckles it back with all that kind of equity. Gaston makes 2 pair and comes out betting. And let's see what Steve's plan is now. Because he blocks the flush. He has a pair, but he just lets it go. No idea of bluffing here for Steve.
He's playing 1-3?
Yeah.
Man, he's really sick.
You couldn't have rid of that, could you?
No. No, that would never happen.
No way.
It takes a special breed of a person.
Yeah.
Interesting question here from Ice
I ate it third.
in the chat. Says, I don't understand how these guys can play the highest VPIP, most aggressive games, and not 3 or 4 bet premiums.
Yeah, that's a very valid point.
800.
I think it's, you know, unless you have the intention of trapping, but if you think about the premiums that really want to trap, they only are aces and kings.
Right.
Maybe it's ace-king suited if you have enough depth to the play, but like in this game, I probably wouldn't be trapping ace-king like hardly ever, unless, you know, I'm 100K deep with someone. So yeah, that is a very great point. If a game becomes more of a pre-flop game, you want to push your equity there. You know, normally in deep stack cash games, you don't get to just get all the money in that easily pre-flop. But in this game, you see how easily it happens. So you should really be pushing your equity.
Call. Check.
Queen Jack still good for
Check.
Carl. Steve with second pair. He bets it twice.
Call.
Carl still calling. King or 10 in need for Steve.
Check. Check.
Nice one there for Carl. 17.5K coming to him.
Tommy's back. Poker players, you're going to want to pick up your new Travis Matthew Venetian poker hat inside the Venetian Poker Room. That's right, for $55 in poker rewards, you can pick up your brand new hat in one of 4 colors. black, white, gray, or blue. We can't wait to see you wearing your Travis Matthew Venetian Poker hat soon.
Tristan, those hats are nice.
Those are very nice hats. Yes.
Perfect for the summer.
Yes.
How many of those have you collected so far?
With my tournament receipts and the rake that I've paid, yeah, I'm sure I got a couple. I paid full rake yesterday in the PLO tournament because I couldn't get here on time.
Wow.
I was in another tournament.
Do you feel like you should get a hat for that?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, right? Like, come on. But, you know, I think if I win the tournament, they'll give me a hat.
I mean,
right? I'll win I'll win a PokerGo Cup,
right?
Which I would love. I'll win the Venetian Lion, which I made a bet with Tommy that I'll win one this year, and then I'll get the Venetian hat. Okay, Boosted J top 2 here, and he somehow doesn't have all the equity because Royski has the king high flush draw. We see a couple clubs already out. And Steve with a little something too, top pair. Remco, do you have a hat?
Do I own hats
No,
or,
do you
or the
have a
Venetian,
Venetian
hat?
poker hat?
I have a Venetian poker hat, but I've not been able to get my hands on these new ones.
Okay, just asking.
So if I were to pick a color, I would go for that little, is it like a dark gray?
Yeah.
On the side there? That looks beautiful. You know, Tristan, the problem that I have as we see Steve get out of the way and we go to the turn, my head's so big, hardly any hat is comfortable on my head. Ace on the turn. This is a
ace of clubs.
Insane card.
If Royski's night couldn't have gotten any worse, say
Wow.
goodbye to another 44,000.
This is unbelievable. The ace of clubs giving Justin Smith the boat.
And we might see Justin just trap and check here. But
how sick is it, by the way, that Katsov also has a jack? Like, there's not that many jacks in the deck here.
I mean, we saw Steve fold the ace. That's even, you know, a consideration as well. And what's going through Justin's mind here is, you know, you could check and trap, but if someone bets the river and I jam, am I getting paid by flushes? Maybe not all the time. So maybe he's like, you know what, I'm just going to bet now because a flush is going to call here and then have to call again. And that's kind of what we see here.
13-3 from Justin Smith. And Tristan, one of the things when you have a flush on this paired board is that you can give Justin Smith credit for a lot of different kinds of aces that are not full houses yet.
Yeah, and worse flushes.
Yeah.
And here's the other interesting thing. Steve was the initial raiser, Justin called. So you could probably rule out some pocket jacks from Justin's range, some pocket aces potentially. There's only one combo of pocket aces left, right? The ace of spades, ace of diamonds would have to be in Justin's hand. So yes, to your point, Royski can be calling here and have Justin dead if Justin just has queen high clubs.
And here we go. Royski all in for 43,000. The snap call will follow. 106,000 in the middle, and Royski is drawing dead.
Once.
Drawing stone dead. Visible and audible frustration, understandably so for Royski. What a disaster session for him as Justin Smith wins one of the biggest pots of the night in an insane cooler.
Plus that.
Ay, ay, ay. And you can hear a pin drop here right now.
Nice.
Thank you.
Royski departing
Whatever
for at
happens.
least
Nice.
a lap
Turn that
to
up.
shake it off.
I think he said he's done.
Oh, he's done,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's kind of a nasty spot.
Man,
Super cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Whew. That
I
is
think I
rough.
played it amazing.
We gotta be.
The numbers hurt. Royski down 171. The name grayed out. He's not in action currently. Could always return after blowing off some steam. Got a feel for him in this session. Gaston up 122. Justin now up 76. This has been
It's not
one heck of a
it's not
ride.
very possible to get on more.
Raise, full high.
10s for Natalie.
I mean, what a pot. Boosted J just won. Insane.
Musketeers.
Check. That helps the cause there.
What's that?
That helps the cause there.
Yeah, I lost 100 yesterday, so still not even.
How long did y'all play last night? You play like
Me,
4 or 5 hours?
me and Okin played heads up
Till what time?
till 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's been begging me for months to play, so
Oh, wow.
he finally caught me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
TLO, we played
Yeah,
TLO.
yeah.
No club.
I would have played a little
Oh,
bit because I just got, I just came in yesterday.
Keep
and
struggling.
flew in and I was up almost 24 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would have been a little play. I let like the three-handed. I like it short-handed.
Yeah, I just got worse.
Oh, really? You like short-handed TLO?
Well, I mean, 3 or 4-handed. I like it. You?
Yeah. No, I love. I mean,
I don't like a
it's
heads up,
it's an
but
action game. You know?
There's 3 of them.
You know, heads up. It's not really a great game to be honest
I
with
like
you. You know?
3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah. I prefer,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
a couple of people.
Yeah, that's what I do. Call.
Call.
So we're just seeing 100, 100, but there is a $500 big blind ante. So that's why you're going to see some action still, as we see Gaston with 4 or 5
Player
off.
down?
Player
Player
down.
3-bet.
Royski's having a bad day.
Yeah.
Okin's getting
got
the news
cooler,
about
man.
Royski.
All right. We'll deal something. Good luck in one thing, guys.
Thank you.
And here's Royski.
Back for more or back for his belongings? Yeah, that is not a man who's ready for more action.
I got a full house against his nut flush in an unavoidable spot. Okin.
What happened?
I had a full house against his nut flush. It was unavoidable. He couldn't do anything.
That was on the turn, right?
Yeah.
On the turn?
Yeah, it's a pretty rough spot.
That is
Yeah.
Tough spot.
happened to me last week, actually.
It's kind of a human side of the game of poker. When someone gets crushed like that in a session, there's a certain level of respect for their pain where things get quiet. And then even after they leave, it's almost like they mourn the death of a friend, you know, when
They
he
have like the
leaves the room.
cleanest chips set up over there. They're like nice and like
They are?
they feel like very nice and
These ones are
manicured in
easier
the
because they're
corner.
so like, because they're so heavy. So easy to
But
stack.
you're like tucked in the corner, like they're perfect.
Architecture.
Very clean. They're very. I mean,
You would
you're sitting
approve?
next to
Yeah,
the,
no, it looks
the
good.
guy
It
right
looks
there.
good. It looks really good. Perfect.
Natalie getting a little compliment on her stack arrangement.
Tristan, usually that's not a compliment. That is a way of saying, could you play some more hands, please?
She's building quite the fortress.
Heads up. Ready?
Nine 6,900 on the table to play for, and Gaston will win this one. Let us know in the chat, what was the last time you had to just like leave the room, walk away because things just went so poorly? I feel as though, Tristan, as a tournament player, you do this every day. Like the painful walk.
The defeat?
The walk home.
Yeah, Remco.
You seem triggered by this.
Of course. What do you mean? I've dedicated my life to this pursuit of failure. Like, how many times have I won big tournaments? It's a handful.
Right.
Over a 20-plus year career. Yeah, man, it's hard. It's hard.
And then he comes home, dark house, opens the laptop with the Excel sheet, Writes down
Oh.
minus 3,000 again.
I could show you my online results right now. I mean, I got my running online MTT results right now. I could tell you.
Are we looking good?
We're okay.
We're okay. Okay. Can we pay the bills?
Yeah, we always can pay the bills.
There we
That's
go.
not an
There we
issue.
go.
But it's interesting, you know. It's funny. I got 27th in a tournament yesterday, and I text my girl, yeah, I'm gonna go to the Venetian, play this PLO tournament. I just got 27th in this other tournament. She's like, oh, 27th, like, and I'm like, yeah, babe, I'm fucking amazing. I'm one of the best in the world, 27th out of 400. Like, yeah, it's awesome. But she knows that, like, if you're not coming top 3, you're not making money really. But she's, I keep telling her for years, Remco, just wait, baby.
It's
wait
coming.
till you see me win some tournaments.
Right.
Then you're really going to understand what this life that I've dedicated
She's a
is
patient
about.
She's a patient woman.
Oh, she's a saint, Remco. But I don't know how much longer I got. If I don't win this tournament this weekend, buddy, it might be over.
Ay.
Yeah, tournaments are silly. Don't get me wrong. They're very fun. What I like about them is there's an end goal. There's a pursuit to something. When you see these cash game players, it's more of just a long-running thing, just like tournaments are, but there's no mission. It's just come sit here, play the best you can, try to make some money, and then show up the next day, In the tournament scene, things are changing. You got player types, you got stack sizes, you got the situation in the tournament. So it's just a little more fun, but I definitely do love the cash games too, because it's kind of a freedom when I come and play these. There's no finality to it. So it's definitely a different game, and I find a lot of fun and relaxation actually playing cash games.
Tristan Wade finds relaxation in stabbing himself with a fork in the eye.
I'm like, yeah,
it's kind of
question my delusion.
masochistic
sometimes.
in a way.
Who just had a great quote on the Table One podcast? What's a
Taylor Cabey?
No, before him. Who was the guest before him? Andrew plays all the PGT high roll. Andrew Wilson. Is that him? Plays all the high rollers.
I didn't see that one.
Let me see.
Brock Wilson?
No.
9-7, by the way. Justin Smith and Katzoff head to head.
I think I'm butchering his name. Let me look up the Table One podcast real quick.
Did you fracture it?
I do wonder,
I broke
Tristan,
it, like, clean.
with the
Yeah.
swings
But I'm
in
progressing
buy-ins
pretty
that you've
fast,
had in
like-
tournaments,
Boots
would it be
or-
mentally
They're
harder
aggravating.
to have the
What
same
Those
swings
boots?
Yeah.
number
They're
of
hard.
buy-ins
I mean,
in cash
they're
games?
They're heavy
hate
too. I
it,
can't wear
yeah.
jeans. So annoying.
I have swings in cash games too,
But he said I should. in
but
6
tournaments
weeks
is
I
a
should
little
be
more
able to, like,
rough.
take it off.
Right.
Yeah, because the buy-ins can be a multitude.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I play,
Just last week I had to
anything.
have both, like, the crutches.
So-
But then the other day, for some reason,
So,
after
yeah,
seeing him, I'm like, I'm
it
just
adds
gonna,
up.
like,
Felt a little
try
better.
this out.
Yeah.
Because walking with crutches, carrying chips, bags
Oh,
is
yeah.
so annoying.
Brandon Wilson.
Brandon Wilson.
Mhm.
He had a great quote in the Table One podcast, and he said, you got to kind of be kind of a sick individual to find this fun. Like, the fact that you fail so much and you lose so much, and even if you cash, you might not make a profit. So I thought that quote was, pretty interesting because it is true, and I really do find it fun, And it's kind of, if anyone out there in the chat knows about Kaizen, the Japanese word for, self-improvement, constantly learning, constantly getting better, trying to be the best version of yourself. That's kind of how I approach poker. Even if I make a day 2 or make a final table, I still go home and ask myself numerous questions about hands I played, and I'm always constantly trying to get better. So, I guess that's just life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can be a nerd. That's fine, Ken. I'm definitely a nerd to some extent, and I'll wear that badge proudly.
King 3-9, 2 hearts. Katzoff maintaining his 93% VPIP effortlessly. Okin bets 1,000. Gets it done here.
So we got Gaston up 127,000. Justin up 82,000.
You know where he is?
Natalie up 33. Katzoff up 3K.
He's sitting out there.
Oh.
He's sitting at that table right there.
Oh, okay.
Royski sounds like he's waiting for the
just
food.
gonna go.
I mean, I'm not going to lose 170K and not eat.
It's the least I can do.
Straddle is on.
Raise. 400.
Natalie, a little shifty here with the small raises.
Raise it. 15.
Yeah, not sure what that was. A little uncharacteristic. Maybe she feels something. You know, maybe it's that
You been
intuition
going on
we
any
talked
There's
about.
one more hand.
Hey, you been going on any trips last couple months? No,
Not really.
no.
Like little,
Just kind of hanging out.
little stuff, but
Do you play any
Three
tournaments?
ways. Natalie in there with the 6-4.
I didn't know, like in the summer, I didn't know.
almost never. Yeah.
Yeah,
I used to a
yeah.
little bit, but
It's too time consuming. It.
I'm with you,
Yeah,
Mayhem.
they're
It's a
always
good
good
thing to be a
games
nerd.
where I don't
You
have to,
know,
like, play
be
for 12
passionate about
hours straight.
something.
like and it's,
Yeah, it's a lot better.
when I was, you know,
Yeah.
25, I could do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Like,
it's
no,
a
I
little-
just want to go to
it's
bed.
hard,
Like, whatever. It's so hard.
It is.
Jeremy asks, is Justin a pro? He used to be a pro, a little disconnected from the community now, but works in movies, entertainment, music.
Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah, Mr. Hollywood.
Involved with the Jumanji movie, working on the biopic of Doyle Brunson.
Has his own record label.
Exactly. Mentioned earlier, he was working on the rights, I believe, to the documentary on the life of DMX. Lots
What
of
did you
things in the works.
Wow, and Natalie gets it through with the 6-4, shows it. And I can't believe Gaston folded.
The windows were foggy.
As we see Tommy come in and come out, I can't believe we saw both players fold for such a small bet. But Natalie, what a
Your girlfriend's
beast.
here.
He left with the heat.
And she's winning almost 40,000.
For the dinner. Just in time.
What?
Just in time for the dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, dinner's being served. Wakuda on tap. Royski perhaps adding a few percentage points to his
Last time,
mood
what could happen?
as he's got the salmon right in front of him. Shout out to Venetian for always putting on an incredible dinner for the players. They also take really good care of Tristan and I and our staff here running the show. And as we are on the final hand, I do have to mention that tomorrow we are back streaming day 2 of the PGT PLO series from the start. Cards in the air at noon, stream starting at 1 p.m.
No,
With a bit of luck on the redraw, we might get the Tristan Wade spin up.
Let's go, baby.
Right on the stream.
Maybe you guys will actually see me on the stream for once. Let's go. I got to do it.
Breaking order permitting, we'll have a chat with Tim Duckworth to see what we can do. 4-bet here from Okin.
Just want to.
The 64.
I don't know.
Yeah, all right.
Katzoff makes the call. This guy
Good idea.
is going to close out the night with a 93% VPIP.
Might be
And he doesn't have much money back. So let's see what happens.
Comes Queen Jack 6. Pairs up. And he just moves all in.
Do we bring these with us on break?
Okin makes the
Right
call.
there.
Katzoff with a chance to double here in the final hand of the night.
Huh?
Twice. Yeah, sure.
Okin's 8s are gone.
That's good.
Just didn't want you to sweat too.
All right, yeah. I don't
3 on
know.
the turn.
Got kings or something?
King on the river.
Yeah.
I have aces.
Aces, for real.
No,
No, okay.
I have eights.
Okay,
Like,
wow.
like everyone should have.
No 8s around for Okin. And
They're red,
Katzoff
right?
doubles to
they're red.
24-7 on the
Yeah.
final hand of the
you got it.
session.
You got it.
Thank God.
Nice hand.
I know.
No, the run out, I'm like,
Players going for
Alright,
dinner.
Perfect.
Check out Wakuda if you ever come to
Very, very
Venetian.
dinner.
Perfect
Great
spot
timing,
for a little
yeah.
date night
Yeah.
action.
Nice hand,
Or
Nathan.
perhaps,
Thank
you know,
you, thank
after a
you.
big poker
Good
session.
hand.
Gaston winning $124,000. One of the biggest Venetian Poker Live Okin high stakes games we've had in a while. Royski, unfortunately, on the receiving end of the punishment that was dished out here on the stream tonight. For Tristan Wade, my name is Remco Rinkema. Thank you for watching. This was Okin High Stakes Game. Join us tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific for PGT PLO action. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.